Hi, Lauren. I don't know what's going on with YouTube, but it wouldn't let me get on. It's like you have to put an encoder in or something, it's saying. I have no idea. So I wasn't really trying to use this particular app on my phone, but I didn't have a choice. Do I look teeny tiny, or can you hear me? Does everything look and sound okay? YouTube has been so weird lately. Yeah, but when you go live, it is using a different program. So that stinks. Looks and sounds good. Cool. Girl, I got a lot of sun, didn't I? I probably look like crap. So yeah, it's some new type of way to go live. And you have to put an encryptor and everything into it. Oh, somebody's going to have to walk me through setting that up because I tried umpteen times and it didn't want to work. So, had to use the one on the phone. Hello, Chris. I really did try to avoid using the phone app, but what are you going to do? Thank you, Lauren, for being here. It says 4 people in here. If you're in here, say hello. So yeah, that was ridiculous. I would have been on time, but YouTube now changed the live part, so I don't know. Hi, Lindsay. Hi, honey. How are you? How are you? When are you going to come visit me, Linz? iPhone app is good. Full screen, no black on the sides. Well, that's because I turned it sideways. Yes, everyone say hello to Lindsay. That's my son Jared's girlfriend. I really wanted to use the laptop, though. It's out here, it's plugged in, and, you know, they hooked me up, and it's a different program. Did you do anything good, Linz, for the 4th of July? Because let me tell you about this 4th of July in this neighborhood. It's like they were blowing up the neighborhood. Chris will tell you because Chris actually came up. My hair's still soaked. Sorry, guys. So how was everyone's 4th? What did you do? Anything good? Linz, what did you and Jared do? Great neighborhood for fireworks. This neighborhood is crazy for fireworks. Just saw some fireworks, nothing crazy. Linz, you were in the wrong neighborhood. You needed to be here. Jean was talking about this neighborhood being crazy about fireworks, and I didn't really take it literally. Chris came up Friday because he got out of work early, and my neck still hurts because you didn't know which way to look. They were shooting fireworks. She said till 3 o'clock, but it was just nuts here. They were blowing up this neighborhood. There was a ton of fireworks and blowing up sounds all around us. Laugh out loud, says Lauren. Hi, Texas Outdoors. So yeah, we just walked down the street, and between the river, you know, the river's fireworks, and I'm trying to get comfy and I'm not. Between the river's fireworks, and I'm telling you, I think all the houses like compete with each other around here. Steve Gakowski, hi Red Hot, it's Troop. Trooper, hi honey, how are you? Everyone say hello to my friend, Trooper, through Xbox. He is a sheriff, is that correct? So yeah, welcome. This is his first live. I have to do it through my phone because YouTube is acting goofy tonight. And a lot has changed since I spoke to you last, that's for sure. Texas outdoors. Oh, you have strep throat? That stinks. It does not feel good, that's for sure. He says hi, Red Hot, because that's my gamer tag on Xbox, in case y'all didn't know I do play. We can't find the Xbox One at the moment because it's somewhere. I should have just put it in my vehicle, but during the move, I don't know. I'm trying to count on Johnny to find it, but we'll see. I'm good. How have you been? Yes, Sheriff. It's been a while. Sorry, work stinks. Oh, I'm sure. The Xbox Trooper. Yes, Chris, that's him. I used to go on at night and play with some police officers and some, you know, sheriffs, and we would go in and just, you know, kill people. Modern Warfare 3, I think. So yeah, so let's go back to talking about fireworks. Lindsay, you absolutely should have came to this neighborhood. I mean, it wasn't even dark and they were blowing up this neighborhood. When it got dark, forget about it. It was like you didn't know which way to look. There was just so many. Yes, Trooper, I hope that you're staying safe. Rich Life, hi, how are you? Happy 4th of July weekend. I thought we'd do like a chat and chill and just talk about our 4th of July weekend and what we all did. I'm running it through my phone. Someone may have to help me because the YouTube to go live has changed and it's asking for an encryption code. So I might need someone to walk me through that. That was the same around here. They were crazy. I know everyone say hello to Tim from Ridge Life, one of my favorite channels. So yeah, we were just talking about this new neighborhood that I'm in for where I'm staying. Like 2 houses next to each other and they were blowing it up. So me and Chris were saying like we think they're in competition with each other. I mean, the amount of fireworks. But do we have a funny story, but we'll save it for a little bit. Did you do anything good, Ridge Life, for 4th of July weekend? I know everyone thank Lauren. Best mod ever. And Ridge Life, we need to catch up. I need to talk to you. Steve Gronkowski saying thanks to Chris. Yeah, my friend Steve is in here, who's a sheriff. We were gamers. We used to game at night. I haven't talked to him in a while. He probably doesn't even know that I even moved. We shot a ton of fireworks and had a shrimp boil. Oh, that sounds amazing, Ridge Life. Hi, Lazy Pond. We're here. Is where all my friends are hiding. How are you? Happy 4th of July weekend. Yeah, for sure. We definitely have to catch up. I want to talk to you about something. Say hello to Voon. Hello. Always like saying Bond, but it's okay. Yes, Lauren is great. Lazy Pond Farm. We have Lauren in here. Well, sorry, not Lauren, our mod, but we have Lindsay in here, who is my son's girlfriend. She's sweet enough to come into the lives. You can say it that way, Mel. I know you always tell me I can. I got a lot of sun in the last few days. I'm like super dark and lots of freckles. Lazy Pond Farms. Great channel. Remember how this rolls here. We all show love. If you're not subscribed to any of these amazing channels, please do. But this is our 4th of July weekend chat and chill. I've been texting Tim and Lauren all day. Oh, you have been? Yeah, there's some crazy stuff going on. Texas outdoors. He has some strep throat. That's a shame. Nobody wants to be sick on a holiday weekend for sure. And you might hear some fireworks in the background, but where I'm staying, she said that they just keep doing fireworks all the time. But we have 10 people in here. Please hit the thumbs up. Lauren, you can share everybody's links. So yeah, so I mean, let's go back to what I was saying. Chris came up early on Friday. We went to the garden center. Where did you move? I didn't really move anywhere. It's a really long story. They wanted my townhome for more money, so they didn't want to renew the lease. And then during COVID, they forced me to get out. So I stayed in a tent for a week, even though I will say this, David thought that I was in manicured lawn. Absolutely false. I am now at Jean and Thomas's. They told me that I can stay here for a bit. So that's just to fill Steve in because we haven't been able to talk. So just been going through a lot, Steve. All festivities canceled here, so we did fireworks in the backyard. Voon, you know what? To be honest with you, that's what we're thinking was going on here. Anyone talk with David Hotellings? Hope he's doing okay. Yes. And I think just shoot me an email. I'll fill you in on what's going on, Ridge Life. It's craziness. Right. Thank you, Lauren. It's definitely a long story with the whole David thing. And an absolute disgrace, too. I don't even care if I get a thumbs down for saying that, but just a disgrace. But we will catch up. If you're on Instagram, just hit me up, and I think my cell number's on there. You're more than welcome to call me. I did not shoot off fireworks this year. Oh, you didn't? That's probably because you don't feel so good at Texas Outdoors. Lauren, if you don't mind posting people's pages, that would be great. You all good, or you need anything? Oh, Steve, you definitely have my number. Call me. It's too long of a story to get into. Again, I've been here technically 1 full week. I told the constable when he was doing what he was doing that it was illegal because the governor here said no one, even if they were behind on back rent, which I wasn't, couldn't be put out till like, I think it was like July 19th. And he said, yeah, well, watch me. So I stayed in a tent in the woods. The front of it had manicured grass, but they have a volunteer that does that. And I stayed there for a week. I really feel like I should have stayed there longer. Not to be mean, just because I physically and mentally needed a break. But some things happened, and my friend Thomas's roommate owns this house, and he said, dismember the tent. We're coming to get you. Last I heard, I can stay here till August, so we'll have to see what happens. You may do it the next couple days. Need lots of stuff, Steve. You have my number. Call me, okay? When I'm off, I will get a hold of you. Okay, when you off. Isn't Lauren awesome, Ridge Life? Absolutely awesome. So yeah, Tim, if you don't mind getting a hold of me, fireflies. If you don't mind getting a hold of me somehow, whether it's through Instagram or, you know, Lauren can post my email if she has it. We definitely need to talk. And Steve, definitely give me a buzz. So that's what I think happened, because a lot of things are closed. Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Okay. Most definitely, Steve, call me or I'll call you. But stick around. So, with being here, yeah, there's so many streets with a lot of houses, and the fireworks were just, and the river is like that way. So you could see the boats doing fireworks, and I think because of a lot of things being closed, a lot of people bought fireworks, and deal. Sounds good. Make sure you like and give it a thumbs up, Steve. But yeah, there were so many fireworks. Email me at Ridge Life. And like, I'm going to remember that. I'd have to screenshot that, and I can't right now. Lauren, can you remember that and then give it to me? Ridge Life's email. Lauren, you have my phone number. If you can send him my phone number to his email, that would be great. I think it would just be faster that way. So yeah, I just think because of a lot of things were, not open for fireworks this year, just so many people bought them. And yep, I will. Thank you, Lauren. Thank you, Chris. Murphy Law, hi. Good day to you as well. Happy 4th of July weekend. Ridge Life. Okay, that'll work. Fantastic. Sorry that I'm doing it on my phone, but I don't know. Has anyone tried the new live on YouTube? It just won't work. It's asking me to put an encryption in, and somebody will have to walk me through it. Great to have you, Murphy Law. Everyone say hello. Don't forget our wonderful moderator, Lauren, who's phenomenal. Love that woman. And so yeah, can we talk fireworks again? I want to talk fireworks. Okay, so for the new ones that are coming in, where I'm staying, crazy. I've never seen anything like it, where there was so many fireworks. 2 houses next to each other were doing fireworks, and you could see the river's fireworks. I took a lot. I have to start getting ready for work. I will talk to you later. You be good. Take care. Steve, you be safe out there, everyone. Tell Steve to be safe. He's a sheriff in Chicago. Very good dear friend of mine from Xbox. And yes, we love you. Call me on your next time off and we'll catch up. Gina Thomas, hello, hello. So yeah, so I felt like I got a little bit of a stiff neck from just like going like this. And then I was hearing like over my head, and it was like above, and they were doing M80s, and Jean has 3 dogs, and they were all in anxiety. Well, 2 of the dogs were wearing anxiety vests, so I felt kind of bad about that. Thank you. I will do my best. Yes, ma'am. You best stay safe, Steve. Be very careful there, please. So yeah, I felt kind of bad because there was so many fireworks that her poor dogs were like practically having a heart attack. So yeah, so Instagram, I took some videos. I did a lot on Snapchat though, and it was just a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. I don't think I've ever seen a neighborhood do so many fireworks. It was just insane. And then I had a few like novelty things, we'll just say, and Chris is on here to vouch. I don't want to say Chris is uptight. It's not the word I'm looking for. He just doesn't do anything naughty. Let's just say I just sent you Mel's number at Ridge Life. Thank you, Lauren. Yeah, so Ridge Life, hit me up tomorrow. I'll fill you in. So anyway, I had some sparklers and some bottle rockets, some firecrackers, and then there was this thing. Chris, what was it called? See, he's already writing laugh out loud because it's hilarious. I should have like recorded it for YouTube. It was the funniest thing. I haven't laughed in so long that I so needed that laugh. It was like this round ball, and it just said like color balls or something like that. So I just thought it was going to be kind of silly, and just be like a smoke bomb, all the different colors. So we went down the street, and Chris lit the fuse. Hi, Chickens Homestead. I always skip the first part. How are you? Happy 4th of July. We're just talking fireworks right now. But welcome, welcome, welcome. So yeah, I just thought it was going to be something so silly, like just like, I don't know, a bigger smoke bomb, maybe do all the different colors. What was the name of it, Chris? Some kind of color thing. Yeah, we just really, it said something balls. And I said, oh, it's going to be stupid. It's going to end up just being like all different color smoke bombs. Maybe all at once. Well, he lit it, walks away nonchalantly, and it goes boom, which was a puff of smoke. And then it exploded. I started running. Like, it was so loud, my ears were ringing. But talk about my first good laugh in some time. It was hilarious. I'm telling you, you all missed it unless you go over to, well, I am on Snapchat. I'll see what I can do. I don't know if I got it for Instagram, but it was funny. I mean, it really hurt my ears bad. My ears were ringing. But all you hear me doing is just like dying laughing through the video. That was like the craziest thing ever. I just thought it was going to be like a smoke bomb. Hi, Brian. Mossie's Hills Homestead. Hello, hello, everyone. Happy 4th of July weekend. Got to put the kids to bed. Happy to see everyone. Oh, Lazy Pond Farm. Happy to see you as well. Come back if you like. Can you hear yet? Chris is asking. It was deafening. This thing, it was probably about that big with a long fuse, and Chris lit it, and it just did like a puff of smoke, and then it went boom. I mean, literally, I was so scared, but I was dying laughing. It was just so funny. So we did that last night in this neighborhood. We watched all the amazing fireworks. I mean, it was like over the top fireworks in this neighborhood because a lot of things aren't open and people aren't doing fireworks. So I'm pretty sure, I think Thomas said earlier they were doing a thing like buy one, get one free. So you figure if you purchase 10 things, you're getting 10 things for free. But they weren't doing like the silly ones. They were doing the ones really high up and everything. And then just what me and Chris did, it was just hilarious. So that's what we did last night. Prior to just going down the street and standing there and watching hours of fireworks. I got up at like 6 yesterday morning. Chris was nice enough to run to the store, and I made my infamous, I don't know if Lindsay's ever had them, but my Jared definitely has. I made my infamous slow cooked rack of ribs. What else did we have? We had maple baked beans. We had corn on the cob. Oh, I don't know. We had all kinds of stuff. And we had that kind of earlier so that we could catch. I spent over an hour on the tractor the other day, and I couldn't hear it for the rest of the day. Laugh out loud. Lauren, though, I'm not kidding you. If I can forward you, and Linz, I don't know if you were able to see it on Snap, because I know the one, it put a frame around it like 3 times, but when you see the black and then like running, the thing just exploded. It just went nuts. It was so funny. Hi, Judith. Welcome, Judith. How are you? Happy 4th of July weekend. We're sitting out on the patio. I did try to do this on my computer, but the live wants you to do major upgrades. What did you think of the video I did for your care package? Again, thank you so much for the care package. The dogs love that. They ate both the containers and now they're gone, and now I have to see if maybe I can try to find them somewhere because they loved it. They actually got a few days out of that. I mean, they're little dogs. I split half between the 2 of them, half the next day. And I did the same with the other container. I think it was the turkey rice one. Everyone say hello to Judith Davis. She sent me that wonderful care package. Let me see what I missed. Hold on here. Well, let me go back. I don't think so, but it sounds really good. Oh, my ribs, they're amazing. So I definitely did them. I started them in the oven, and then I put them on the grill. All thanks to Chris. Everybody give Chris a round of applause. Thank God, because he came up. He was kind of slow in work on Friday, and so he doesn't live real close to me, but he drove up and he was able to stay till some point today. He even helped Thomas out getting everything off of their patio so he could power spray it. They told him that he could stay here. And yeah, so, you know, it was just great. He took me to the garden center. Get ready, if you hear the banging, it's definitely fireworks again. He got here Friday, and we went to the garden center, and you know, you're not there all the time watching everything, so I do feel as if zucchinis and cucumbers and stuff were missing, but it just is what it is. I was just grateful to get down there on Friday. We spent quite a few amount of hours down there on Friday just weeding and weeding some more, harvesting some of the lettuce and stuff before it went to seed. Planted some more seeds because I'm a big salad person, but I am noticing my weight's looking really, really bad, so I don't know, I'm gonna have to do something to try to gain some quick weight. But so yeah, so he got out of work early Friday, caught me off guard, and you know, with my anxiety, he was like, come on, I'm gonna take you to the garden center. And it took us a different way, but I was okay. But coming back for the ride, I didn't really do too well. I felt bad for Chris because, I don't know, I didn't do as good for the ride down as I did for the ride back up. But he understands. And then, like I said, they said that he could stay over. And Saturday, I woke up at 6 a.m. Chris went to Aldi's for me. To go get celery and potatoes. I made, you know, just a batch of homemade potato salad. Did the ribs, slow cooked them in the oven, rubbed them with my special secret stuff. And then corn on the cob. What else did we had? We had maple baked beans. Just lots of good stuff. And we sat out here early enough to try to eat in peace. Their one dog was carrying on pretty bad, doing a lot of barking, but we managed to have a barbecue. I was thankful for that, because if he wouldn't have came up, I wouldn't have gotten to the store. So he did that run. He wanted to take me with him, but mentally I didn't feel okay enough to take the ride down there again. So he did that running, and then I did all the cooking, and he helped out. And then we watched the dogs for Jean and Thomas so they could go to a barbecue. And then, like I said, we were able to use the fire pit. We had that burning. And Linz, I thought of you because we asked Jean if she had something we could do s'mores on. And Jean has the most amazing sticks. I've never seen anything like it. I think I took a picture. The sticks are like, I can't even fit it in the camera. It literally says s'more sticks right on there. And I had those big marshmallows, if you remember. I had the biggest s'more last night, and I actually ate the whole thing. Chris, he didn't really eat all of his. But that was my first s'more of the summer. So that was nice as well. We also got to have the fire pit lit. So, we all need a little help sometimes. I was helped, so I do the same. Judith, that was like totally awesome. But now you have my dogs addicted to those two little, they're on the same dry food as that food. It's just a matter of me finding it and being able to afford it. 2 thumbs down. What the hell is wrong with people? Brian, you know what? That's been happening a lot lately. Ever since, well, I mean, as soon as I log on, it's like they wait for me to log on. And then they just, you know, for shits and giggles, they have nothing better to do. I kind of know who's doing it, but it's whatever. I don't get that if Brian lost, he's still home. People are very strange, Boone. You know, even people that you think are your friends on YouTube just, I mean, that's a whole other story on that one. But since my giveaway, which Lauren said that she received her seeds, yay. Did anybody else that's in here receive their stuff? If you won, let me know. You had me wait for the potatoes out. That was pretty funny. Lindsay says she missed making s'mores. Jean sticks are amazing. I would give you some weight to be happy. I would love to take some weight, believe me, Boone. I'll give you some pounds. Wicked Chicken Homestead said I would take it, believe me. And this thing with the thumbs down, I'm telling you, they're just weirdos. They have no life, nothing better to do, and they just wait for me to go live so they can hit the thumbs down button. Beneful, we got it at PetSmart. Well, financially, I'll have to wait for that then if it's at PetSmart. But they really enjoyed it, just to let you know. The girls loved it. They ate it. And they're enjoying the treats. And it was a great care package. Believe me, I'm so grateful for that. You have no idea. Lauren, and people are ridiculous. So true. I feel like ever since the giveaway, I kind of know the two channels that do the thumbs down. And then now I think it's someone that I was friends with hits the thumbs down, and that's okay. Yeah, I did make Chris, he's writing that I made him wait for the potato salad. I did make homemade potato salad yesterday, a batch. Not like a humongous like I used to when I was with the whole family. And I left him taste test it, and like not even 20 minutes later or half an hour later, he was like, I want some potato salad. And I was like, it's still warm, you gotta wait. He's like, but I want some. I was like, I'll give you a teaspoon. He's like, can I have 2 teaspoons? I said 2 teaspoons equals a tablespoon. Fine. So it was just funny. So let's see. Lindsay said she misses making s'mores. I wonder if Jean still has them out. Hold on one second and let me see if I can show you the sticks. And don't mind because the fireflies are flying around. Sure to tell them. Look at this. S'more sticks. Look at how long they are. Lynn, you have to find these. She says that she thinks it might have been, she might have got them at Walmart. She said maybe the dollar store, but I haven't seen them. But look at these things. They're like enormous. I'm trying to give you the full. So yeah, totally awesome. Came totally, this is the name of them if you want to look for them. The perfect s'mores stick. Absolutely amazing. Yes, do look. These were great. I know, Boone, aren't they huge? So we both made one s'more each on it, and I had one of those big marshmallows on it, and it never even fell off, obviously. Where's it going to fall to? So yeah, that was nice of her. She was in the middle of watching a movie, and we were still watching fireworks, but we decided to do s'mores, and she had the perfect sticks for that. I'll definitely have to look. Those are huge, aren't they, Boone? Gotta go see you all next time. Bye, Murphy's Law. Happy 4th of July weekend. I hope that you had a wonderful weekend. And that's why I labeled this 4th of July weekend chat and chill. So yeah, good night at Murphy Law. Yes, thank you for coming. Everyone hit the thumbs up since, you know, got a couple haters out there that have nothing better to do. But yeah, so we had a really nice barbecue yesterday, and then Thomas's sister came over earlier after Chris left, and they bought steaks and like humongous potatoes and invited me for dinner, which was awfully nice of them. They made broccoli and cauliflower rice and So yeah, I got to eat. I didn't eat the whole steak, but I ate half of the steak and half of the potato because the potato was like a nuclear potato. So I cleared off the table back here. If you hear booming and banging, it's just more fireworks. So got to have another barbecue today, thanks to Gene and Thomas. So that was nice. They grilled 2 London broils and a bunch of steaks. She said she bought extra steaks because she thought Chris would still be here. So that was like so super nice of them. Let me catch up. Yeah, Lynn's, definitely look for those sticks. They're amazing. Illegal Outdoorsman, how are you, Bake? I am okay. How are you? Notice there's something a little weird illegal now that I have you on here. I went into CP. CP did a video on me that I greatly appreciated it, which was, in need of help. And then I went in, after I got out of the tent, I went in and he said hello, but not one person inside his live in the morning said hello to me. I was hearing, I'm just going to say this, I was hearing some bad things through the grapevine about David Hotellings. Like, how do I say this? We all obviously know I've been completely transparent, that apparently this is all an act of what I'm going through, something to do with money or something. So not cool at all. When somebody's down, you don't kick them right in their face, and that's exactly what I found out that he was doing. So I don't know if that's exactly what he told CP, but no one in his live acknowledged me at all. So if you can kind of straighten that out, that would be awesome, because yeah, I don't know what's gotten into him. He's just not right. Lauren will back me up on that as well. Anyone that knows me, like I said, I've been completely transparent about my situation. This isn't a scam. This is not fun, staying in someone else's house, but I don't have a choice right now. So, to be talking poorly on someone, Lauren says truth. Exactly. It's just a total disgrace, and I would have never have thought that that would have came from him, but it absolutely did. I'm sure he's, somebody's chirping in his ear. I have a pretty good idea. It's somebody that likes to gossip, but nonetheless, I've spent so many hours on the phone helping David get through different situations, and when push came to shove and I ended up in a tent, David didn't even talk to me. I've been in some outdoor channels and they were like, if that woman calls you at night scared, make sure you answer the phone. No. So it just is what it is. You live and learn. I just don't want someone who claims to be so nice to be bad-mouthing me like this is some scam or something. And he did write me a pretty lengthy text the other day. And I think that was due to someone else, another YouTuber, reaching out and questioning him about why he's doing what he's doing. So it's just craziness. Thank you, Lauren, for sharing Illegal Outdoorsman's channel. Everybody go over and subscribe. Watch some videos. I liked the video when he was fishing and he fell in. That was completely awesome. I was making fun of him for falling in until I watched the video. Then I understood why he fell in. But he also fell in and came out with the fish. So that's the most important thing, is to come out with the fish. I didn't see that live, but I'm awfully sorry. Which live, Boone? And then Chris says, no act at all, not about money at all. Thanks to everybody for helping her out. Yeah, to actually do that. I mean, I always truly believe when somebody's down, don't make it worse. Don't CPs. It was alive in the morning, and I said, acknowledged everyone, and no one said hello to me back. And that's the only thing, I couldn't figure it out that day, but then as the week went on and more information was coming to me, I had a funny feeling that that's what happened. And then another big YouTuber you know, was asking some questions, and yeah, Illegal and Sidekick are good people and great channels. Absolutely, Judith Davis, absolutely. And I like CP a lot, but I mean, you know, like I said, when somebody's down, don't kick them in the face when you claim to have been a friend. This is not a sympathy trip. This is not for people to give money. As a matter of fact, Many did a GoFundMe page on her own. I didn't know anything about it. She did a video about me. I never even wrote anything under it. And then during one of my lives a while back, she asked if she could do it. And I said, I don't know what to tell you to do. I mean, I don't even have a link for it or anything. So, I don't know. I just think, you know, it's a shame because there's so many really good people out there on YouTube. And then there's people that you think are great people and they're just not. They're just no good. And I'd rather stay with the great community and the people that I know. And, you know, just wash my hands of that nonsense. Yeah, I usually go into illegals at night. I don't know about Sidekick. Have I been in Sidekick? I'm trying to think. I've been in quite a few of the outdoor guys' channels. Somebody was on today who was fishing. So I went in and said, happy fishing. You know, I hope you catch a lot of fish. But I just don't need to be disrespected and someone to be falsely lying about me. Like this is some joke. Yeah, not by a long shot. Lauren says, I've almost fallen in while fishing once. No, you didn't, Lauren. Really? David has the link. Well, David could keep that link, Judith, to be honest with you. Because I mean, I've been there for David a gazillion times. I don't care if I get 10 thumbs down. Like I said, another YouTuber reached out to question him. And, yeah, I mean, something was brought up about, like, money scam, and are you kidding me? Like, I didn't even want to touch this subject right now, but, I mean, I'm just brokenhearted because I've had his back when he was down and out big time and would give up my days, my nights of packing just to talk to him, and suddenly it was like he's too busy to talk or he can't be on the phone for 6 hours, and then he's just running with, an older crew of women, if that makes any sense. And, you know, they're just, whatever. Let them say whatever. I really don't care. As far as I'm concerned about that GoFundMe account, Minnie can get rid of it. Because, listen, my situation is what it is. I've showed everything. You can go way back into videos. This is not about a money thing. This is not about, oh, I'm one way in real life and I'm a different way on YouTube. No, I've been a hot mess crying, ask Chris. This is not fun. Just trying to get an ant off my laptop. This is not fun. And it's hard for me here because I feel so out of place. Sidekick is Illegal's daughter. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, absolutely saw her. Yeah, I like Illegal's channel a lot. Good people. Very good people. And CP was great too, but suddenly no one in his live acknowledged me, and I reached out to Gidget. I don't know if she's having problems with kidney stones still, but I reached out to Gidget in regards to that situation, thinking maybe she might have talked to David, but just not all there, and deleting his YouTube, and ugh. You know what? Do you, boo. That's how I look at it, because I have to worry about me and my mental well-being and my health. And I mean, I got upset with Chris because of how skinny that I'm getting, but I think today was probably a better day eating wise. I had an Ensure this morning. I had a banana, and then that was so nice of Jean and Thomas to invite me to eat dinner with Thomas's sister. So they made, like I said, steak, baked potatoes, cauliflower rice. Do you hear that? Cauliflower rice, broccoli, And I had some leftover maple baked beans from yesterday, so I had a little bit of that. And right before dinner, because I didn't know I was going to be invited, I ate a piece of corn on the cob and some potato salad. So today was a better day as far as eating is concerned. Chris says does not like to take handouts. No, I don't, because I've always done everything myself, and I just can't believe that I'm in this mess. Lindsay says, very true, Chris. She took me in when I had nowhere to go. Very thankful for her and everything she has done. Lynn's, Kristen, I say I'm not going to cry tonight. I'm not doing it. I'm not crying tonight. But Lindsay, I took you in because I love you and my son loves you. Kind of wish you would have never moved out, because I miss you guys big time. So Lindsay said she took me in when I had nowhere to go. Very thankful for her and everything she has done. I love you, Lindsay. Thank you for that. I know Mel for years. She busted her butt to raise her family, worked 3 jobs. Here comes the fireworks. Busted her butt to raise her family, worked 3 jobs, and does not like to take handouts. Now, I'm kind of funny about that. Wow, the fireworks. I know, if you can hear them, I hope you get to enjoy it. If a good one comes by, I'll be sure to show you. Let's see. Lauren saying, wow, fireworks, laugh out loud. Michael Sherman gardening. Hey, I finally made it live. Yay, hi, Michael. Thank you so much. Michael Sherman gardening. In case y'all didn't know, it's the one that I did a video on that sent me that amazing stove. I don't want you to think it's going to go to waste. It's not. My friend Thomas is going to put fuel in it, and we'll try to do a video on that. But absolutely love it. He said that he used that in the military to boil his oodles and noodles. I reached out to a couple home center channels on your behalf. Oh, Judith, thank you so much. I just don't like that somebody's actually speaking bad about me, because how could I be lying? If you go all the way back from when I was planting seeds in the dining room, I was like, I think it's the Alone and Afraid video. I had to tell you and show you what was going on. There was boxes everywhere. Let's see. Judith has been absolutely amazing. But that is Michael Sherman gardening, woodworking. If everyone can please go over and subscribe and like that video that he did a full tutorial on that stove that he sent me, and I hope that I did some type of justice in that video, because that is not a cheap stove. And then it has the canister that you could fill it up with, I think, like diesel, clear gas. Just such an amazing gift. Absolutely amazing. And I was told I could stay here till August, so we'll see. So that will definitely come in handy, believe me. Thank you, Michael. Anything I could do in return to help you out, just don't even hesitate. So if everybody could go over and subscribe, give them a thumbs up, that would be awesome. Brian Lossie's Hill Homestead said people should never try to destroy someone's life by a lie, because theirs could be destroyed by the truth. Amen to that, Brian. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I was just talking to a pretty big YouTuber, I'm not going to mention any names, about that the other day. Like, baffled. I'm baffled why somebody would say such a thing. I mean, listen, I have to live in my own truth. I'm not going to lie. What is the point of that? I raised my kids not to ever tell a lie, but how do you kick someone when they're down and literally say, like, I'm running some type of money scheme, and do you see where I'm living? I mean, please. I'm sick over it. I really am sick over it, because I always try to protect my last name, and I don't like anyone talking badly about me, because I would do anything for anyone else. Had to feed you to make sure you would eat. That is true. And Chris was so nice. Everyone thank Chris for coming up here. He doesn't live real close by. He's like about 45 minutes away. He took me Friday down to the garden center so I could do some weeding and some videos for you guys, and some harvesting of stuff. and he kept walking by me and trying to get me to take a drink, and he was trying to feed me some watermelon that he bought at Wawa. So great big shout out to Chris for just trying to help. This weekend was a total surprise that he showed up. There is Michael's page that Lauren is posting. Please go over and subscribe. Let's help a fellow YouTuber out. He has a smaller channel, not that many subscribers. And Michael, just for a little help, because no one ever gave me this. I wish they would have last June or July when I joined YouTube, is hold your phone this way and it stops the black sides. I was going to write that underneath one of your comments and I forgot. You do that, you got it going on because your garden looks amazing. But anything I can do to help, Michael, let me know. That stove was a great gift, wasn't it, Judith? Absolutely amazing. It fits in my backpack excellently. I just have to get it filled. And my friend Thomas, who's ex-Marine and Army, because he re-enlisted on 9/11, said that he will show me how to use it. So I said, okay. Michael, that stove is so cool. Yeah, Chris saw that. Mel, I can hear the truthfulness in your voice, and you are a sweet person. Judith, I shouldn't have to sit on YouTube and defend myself. I just can't believe that someone I thought was my friend would say such a horrible thing. Like, I don't know. I think something just went in his head. And because the lawn was manicured and my tent was back towards the woods, apparently I was in someone's yard that was maintained. I'm on private property. It was just nuts. It was totally nuts. And that's why I didn't stay in the tent for longer than a week, because Thomas intervened because of all that silliness and was like, dismember the tent, I'm coming to get you. And from the moment I got here, I've been working like a dog. And that's the truth. And I don't mind pulling my weight. I just needed some mental and physical resting, I think. And that didn't happen too much. But yeah, apparently where I was is someone's backyard. Or it was private property. It was just all a bunch of BS. And I just feel like I shouldn't have to sit here and justify. I mean, I held up the paper of the date of when it says I have to be out. I don't even know where I am. I mean, I know Chris. I shouldn't have to put my head down for the ride back to here, but my nerves are shot, and that's probably why I don't really have an appetite. But it's starting to scare me. I've been skinny before. I haven't been this skinny. I mean, I have this on tonight just to try to be, you know, feel a little bit better about myself, but all my shorts are falling off. It's just, I don't know. I'm trying not to get depressed. And I appreciate everything that you do, Judith. Believe me, you. And believe me, one thing I never ever do is swear on my kids. And I swear on my kids. This is the worst thing I've ever experienced in my entire life. Let alone someone's gonna lie about someone. It's disgusting. Boone says, thank you, Chris. Yeah, that was amazing. I got to see a friendly face this weekend. That was awesome. Judith says, to all that helps Melody, thanks. Judith is a sweetheart, but now shit's my dog's wanting those things, and I'm like, can't get them right now. Everyone in here is great people, and Mel does appreciate everything that you guys have done for her. Oh, thanks, Chris. I cried too much to Chris. He tries to get me to stop crying. I don't need any shout-outs. I'm glad that I could help you, Melody. That's what friends are for. Yeah, well, it's not about a shout-out. It's just about the factor that you surprised me. You showed up. It was a friendly face, and I really do appreciate the ride down to the garden center. I mean, what did I do all that work for if I can't get down there? And then just for hanging out for the weekend and running to the grocery store for me, I appreciate that too. Again, it's not like you live around the corner. It's like 40, 45 minutes away. So Thank you, Chris. Judith Davis, you can get weight gainer powder at Walmart and add it to milk. Well, I have my son's, when he lost a drastic amount of weight, when he got sick, I have his whey protein I just found in a box with my Ninja blender. Hopefully she won't mind if I pull it out. It's just a factor, like I can't, the whey one has a funny taste to it, but that's okay. I'll get through it because I just put vanilla ice cream in there, but eventually vanilla ice cream is going to run out. And I came here at my freezer box in my freezer, and anytime they want meat or anything, they just go out there and they take it. They're on like a carnivore diet. They say it's keto, but I mean, I'm not going to stop them from taking whatever meat and food they want out of my freezer because they are letting me stay here. I've done a lot in 1 week. I've been here 1 week. Do we all believe that? 1 week, and I've really done a lot to, you know, pull my end. I did a whole quart of wood myself the other day, and it was like, I don't know, 90 some degrees in the heat. Today, Chris and I helped Thomas get everything off the deck so he could power spray it. I do all the cleaning in the inside of the house, so, and I tried to cook them dinner, but they can't have corn. There's so many things they just can't have because they're on this diet. They just eat meat. So I try. Let's see. So I do have that. Sorry, it's my finger. So I do have, it's like a gain weight one, but it's the whey one. So I'm going to try to go back to that. And usually my son Johnny would pick up the berries that are very inexpensive at Aldi's. It has the cherries, blueberries, and strawberries. Maybe if Lindsay thinks of me one day and ever gets her butt up here, she can bring me a bag of that. Even their vanilla ice cream isn't bad because let me tell you, beggars are not choosy. I was very funny about ice cream. It had to be like Breyers or Turkey Hill. Aldi's vanilla ice cream in the blue, honest to goodness, I'm just saying this truthfully, is really, really good. So I did a video on it. I just haven't had one in quite some time. I've been drinking Ensures, but they're just not helping. Boone, you're welcome. Chris is the best. Michael, seriously, that was a great gift. It really was. I mean, you know what's strange? I don't know if God just has a funny way of doing things. I did a bug out bag back a little bit. It's just short. A first aid kit, I think it is. And maybe, like, I think you're supposed to have some type of, like, shelter thing that can go in the bag that can quickly be put up. So I did a bug out bag. I have it. I've never revealed it on YouTube. The thing is so heavy. I have never even done a video on it yet. Moral of my story is, now look at the mess that I'm in. And I have this bug out bag. Judith sent me, it was like the tube. It's, oh, there's amazing fireworks. Was it wipes and tissues? I put that right in the bug out bag. And that bug out bag Chris carried for me because it's very heavy. It's staying in my SUV in case of an emergency. So the only thing that I would be short for my bug out bag besides a first aid kit is like one of those, what is it, like 1 or 2 person quick pop-up type of tents instead of like this expensive, you know, because I didn't even get to do a review on the tent that I actually was in for a week. I mean, you could fit 2 queen size mattresses in that. I don't need something like that for the bug out bag. I need just something that's, you know, enough that 2 people can sleep in and I can fit it in the bug out bag. But I should probably do a video on the bug out bag because I put a lot of effort into it, but then I had to get ready to move. I had to worry about packing and less videos, so. Chris says, Michael, seriously, that was a great gift. You'll have to send me the address so I can visit sometime. Linz, you need to visit a whole lot faster. And look at this. I wish I could turn these around. I could give you a fireworks display. I don't know if it'll work. Next good ones I will. Jada says, given your situation, can you get any food stamps or food pantry help? I have been there, done that. Now that I moved, no. So, sorry, there was an ant. I even looked into like renters assistance. I'm not eligible for that either. You're not entitled to renter's assistance if you were not evicted. Isn't that weird? It's they're just not renewing my lease. I said, but technically constables asked me to leave, so that makes me evicted, doesn't it? So I don't know what's gonna happen. I have no idea. I think it's 3100 Maple Avenue, Linz. See how I'm like this way and I'm like that way? It's just crazy with the fireworks here. I just appreciate you all showing up. It's 4th of July weekend, not trying to be crying this week. Wanted to just talk about, I don't know, I had my first really good laugh. I had a couple good cries too, but I had my first really good laugh when Chris left his hair down. That means like, because Chris has short hair, but you know what I mean by that. But he actually lit that thing and I thought it was a smoke bomb, and it rocked a couple blocks. My ears still are killing me, but it was just so funny to the point where like I almost lost my voice. I think that's the first time I've laughed like that in a long time. And I started to get a little sad when I saw him leave today. I guess that's probably normal. It's just a familiar face, you know, and I appreciate that he came up here and he was allowed to stay. And, but now this upcoming weekend, considering my big dog fear, I've been trying really hard to deal with the dogs, not letting them see that I'm intimidated at all. And then this morning I opened the bedroom door and the one just came charging right at me. I mean, imagine as soon as you open your eyes, it just like kind of started my whole day off. Hi, little one. Just kind of started my whole day off. I don't know if she got startled and forgot that I'm here. But I had to shut the door and Chris was here and he saw that it happened, and that would be Molly. I don't know why. I think it's Molly. I don't know why she would do that. But she scared me, and now this upcoming weekend, I babysat the dogs a couple times this week. They just volunteered me, and I did it. And I was good. But this upcoming weekend, they're going to the shore, and I have to watch all 3 of the big dogs. So, yeah, it could definitely... would be nice to have some company this upcoming weekend. So, that's all. I don't want to be, like, afraid, you know, this upcoming weekend with the dogs. There's so many fireflies this year. So, yeah, so there's some sporadic fireworks going on. And, but last night, like, I had a stiff neck from this, going like this. You just didn't know which way to look. And then when Chris set that thing off, I died laughing. It was just hilarious. So we have 10 people in here. And it's absolutely amazing. Did anybody do anything else fun for 4th of July weekend? And Lauren just notified me, what was it, a day or so ago that she received her seeds. I was like, whew, thank goodness. Because, you know, with the whole virus thing that happened and it was holding up, giving out the giveaways. But they're finally out of my hands. And I guess everybody will get it when they get it. So, and I know that's tough because it's growing season, and I know the people that want seeds want to be able to plant, but at the time with the virus going on, my post office was closed. So, But she got her seat, so I'm happy about that. We found the Bentiful at Walmart also. It's good to know, but financially right now, I mean, you spoiled them, but financially right now, I just can't. I just can't buy it for them right now. They'll have to stick to the dry food, I guess, for now, even though they enjoyed it. I mean, I love my doggies to pieces, but it was like a good little treat for them. Been under the weather, wife had to work, stayed home, and tried to get better. You're like the second person, Brian. It was Texas. Said he had strep throat, and you're saying you were under the weather? What do you have, like a summer cold? I hope you're okay. I think it's usually the worst when you get a summer cold, especially when it's in the summer. I think it takes longer for it to go away. But that's a shame. Like, even, what is it, Texas Outdoors, I think it is. He had strep throat. Now Brian's saying he didn't feel too good. Oh, I'm really sorry to hear that. Judith Davis, did you do anything good this weekend? Did you barbecue? And if you have Instagram, Judith, you can find me over there. Same for Brian or anyone else. Michael Sherman, who sent me that fantastic stove. You can find me over on Instagram. I'm going to try to post more photos over there. Stomach bug. Ah, gotta be kidding me. Hot Mess Express. Hey, how are you? Brian, I'm so sorry to hear that. Is it maybe from something that you ate? Or you just think it's a bug? Boone says we grilled and did the fireworks in the backyard. Oh, that's good, Boone. Grill anything good? I got fortunate enough where I could make my famous ribs because Chris was nice enough to go run to the store. And all I was talking about, right, Chris, was just wanting like a good piece of corn on the cob. So he stopped somewhere else on the way out of Aldi's to grab me some corn, and I'll even tell you, that first piece of corn yesterday was amazing. It was so sweet. It was so delicious. Hot Mess Express hanging in there. How are you? I'm fine, thank you. Happy 4th of July. Just talking fireworks and hearing fireworks and wishing and hoping that everyone had a wonderful 4th of July. Boone says my 18-year-old son did the fireworks show. Oh, that's awesome. And we had chicken. Can't go wrong with chicken. Not at all. That sounds awesome. Is Lauren still here? My girl Lauren? Oh, I feel bad, Brian, that you didn't feel good. Hopefully you start feeling better. My daughter used to do a big fireworks show. I don't know if she did any this year. But I did say to Chris last night at some point during the fireworks that it just felt weird being away from my kids. Because usually we're all watching them together, but it is what it is. What can I tell you? I loved being a mom. I loved my kids. And just, I don't know, I like fireworks. Hot Mess Express. This is Lidbit 1980. I just changed my name. Laugh out loud. Glad you were doing good. You changed your name? Why did you do that? Boone says we grilled the chicken again tonight with roasted cauliflower. I love vegetables. Cauliflower is awesome. 7 days. Brian, Lossy Hills Homestead. You had this for 7 days. Say that isn't so. Bought and drank kombucha this morning. That stuff is a miracle worker. If you haven't tried kombucha, you need to. I'm a true believer in it now. I've had, it was like a store-bought kombucha, but I would try it. I think I had a sip out of one, but I shook it, not realizing it was carbonated. So, yep. You were talking about corn for a week. I was talking about corn. That corn was so good. This was the first time trying kombucha. Yeah, I had, I forget what flavor I tried. It was from Target. But then I forgot where I put it. So, I mean, I'm sort of a health type of person, meaning like I don't do any fast food. My nerves are shot and I'm just having a hard time gaining weight. But, yeah, I see people make kombucha and I would love to be able to do that. Lindsay loves the name Hot Mess Express. Yeah, I'm going to get confused now. Just needed a different name, ... laugh out loud. Okay. I'm not trying to change mine, but wish I could turn these around. I'm going to as soon as I catch it. I know, that Hot Mess Express. I'm going to end up forgetting who you are. That's the truth. Started 4:30 a.m. Monday morning. Wow. I might have started getting scared if it was lasting that long, almost a week. That is so funny. Hot Mess Express. That used to be Libid, right? She says, my husband actually gave me the new name, ... laugh out loud. I'm a handful. That is funny. I'll keep reminding you. You do that. Thank you, Libit. Hot Mess Express. That's actually a really good name. I like that a lot. Just like Lindsay said, that's a good one. So yeah, we were just talking about 4th of July and fireworks and food. Hey, none of that. And, you know, how Chris came up and helped out this weekend, and it was nice to see a friendly face. And, just trying to get over my fear of big dogs, because now this weekend they're going to the shore, this upcoming weekend, and I have to watch all 3 of the dogs by myself. Ugh. And yet the one charged me today, as soon as I opened my eyeballs, just charged me to the point where I shut the bedroom door. And I know you can't show fear with dogs, but I was scared this morning. But yeah, if anybody didn't know, I have Instagram. I also have Snapchat. And I did a lot of the video recording of the fireworks over to there. Maybe not a ton on Instagram. I could try to see. Which, Linz, I might need your help, because why does it keep asking me to update my phone number? Constantly. Like, every time I go under my Instagram account, it's either add a new number or update your phone number, and I keep updating it, and it'll just keep popping up 2 days later. So, let's see. Voon says I have to get going. Good to see you, Mel. Have a good night, everyone. Bye, Voon. Happy 4th of July. I hope that you had a wonderful time with your family and hope to see you again soon. Brian says my wife has it also. That's when you know it's a bug. A coworker of hers had it last weekend. Saturday and Sunday we started with Monday morning. Oh my goodness. Brian, that's a shame. Oh, a full week of that. I think if I went through a full week of that, I would probably weigh like 20 pounds. There's not enough on me to get sick for a week. Just truth. So yeah, so I didn't drink or anything like that this weekend. I made Chris a drink, but I just really enjoyed my big fat s'more with those big marshmallows. They're like this big. Keep that in mind, Brian, Lossie, because of your grandsons. If you can get those real big marshmallows, go on and find yourself these sticks. Kids will love these. This is how long they are for the newbies. And we got to use the fire pit last night, so they were awesome. Thank you. We are heading out for a fire. Awesome. Yeah, I took a shower a little while ago because I started the fire pit back there, plus me and Chris used it last night. They were very gracious to let us. He said, you can have over whoever you want because we're going to a barbecue on Saturday, so that was nice of them. Oh, Brian, stop. I could lose a few pounds, but not like that. You look fine. Me, if I got the stomach bug for a week, Lord, say some prayers, because I would dwindle away to nothing. I'm just going to start to, I mean, you know, I try to be quiet here at night. I have the Ninja blender. Lindsay knows what that sounds like. It's got such a powerful motor. But I would like to make a protein shake tonight before bed, because I want to lay on it. I want it to lay on me, so it's kind of the idea. Yeah, have a great one, Boone. She was right, Chris, if you can hear that, because there are fireworks going on down near the river. They're still going on everywhere. Last time I got a stomach bug, I couldn't even walk for about 2 days. Literally could hardly sit up. Stomach bugs are the worst. Literally the worst. And I figured, like I said, I wasn't going to do this on my phone this week. I wanted to do it from the laptop, which they have an outlet outside for that. But for some reason, it's making you do all these different setups. If anybody knows about going live, if you can maybe help me out with the walkthrough of setting this up, because I tried like 3 times and it goes to a whole different new, I guess it's like an upgrade. Oh yeah, he's right. I did make Chris, he wanted a spicy Bloody Mary, which I wouldn't have minded a couple sips of one because it's pretty good for you. It just didn't taste right to me. I was like, something's off. And I used to be a bartender way back in the day. And I put some Worcestershire Sears sauce in there. And we realized it was from 2017. So I guess they don't throw out their condiments. So yeah, didn't taste so good. I said, that's all you, boo. You can have that drink. No, I made him a fresh one. So Chris says, with a sauce from 2017. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I always used to clean out my fridge. But their Worcestershire Sears sauce was pretty old. So I remade him another one and just left it out. So that's what Chris had. And I think I just drank iced tea. I actually made like a little batch. Lindsay used to get me these really big tea bags from Walmart. Man, could I use them now for sure. I don't have my big jug with me to make iced tea, but I have a normal size pitcher. I don't think she's going to appreciate that I'm using her tea bags. That was my point. So yeah, so not too shabby of a weekend, I will say that. Some tears. Oh, and we also got the car cleaned. Chris did that while we were down at the garden. He quick got out and scrubbed my car at the car wash there and sprayed it off. I mean, what a blessing this weekend, honestly. I'll have to get some more for you. Yeah, well, she has the little tiny ones, and I think I only made one, and I used like 8 or 9 of her tea bags. So, yeah. But 1300 Maple Ave, isn't that correct, Chris? Just type that right in, Linz, or I'll text it to you. And this upcoming weekend, like I said, I'm dog sitting alone. There's a big fire pit here. He said I can have over whoever I want. More than welcome to use the fire pit. So if you'd like to come up, you should come up. I got it, not too far from where I'm at. Really, Linz? Oh my gosh. Don't even tease. My eyes look a little extra blue tonight or something. I don't know. I don't know, because Amanda likes to say she's 5 minutes from here, but I don't know. I could really handle seeing another, beautiful face, to be honest with you. So if you're free this weekend, you're more than welcome to come over. Yes, if you could do that, that would be amazing. Oh my gosh, Chris, Lindsay's saying she's 5 minutes away from me. Linz, if you cannot get your butt over here to see me. Seriously. 5 minutes away. Come on, girl, you could do it. And plus, you like dogs, so you'll be fine. I thought of you, though. Ask Chris. I really did think of you last night. I'm like, if Lindsay and, like, Jared or whatever were up here, they would have been like, what is going on with this, area? They just, I never seen anything like it. And I've seen fireworks in a lot of different places, whether it's Penn's Landing. That's Molly that's barking like that. I've seen fireworks in a lot of different areas. I never saw it where there's a lot of American flags out here, and what are you barking for? Lord help me. And there's something I could do about the dog barking. But yeah, they were just blowing stuff up, boy. Let me tell you. Hi, Molly. Molly, want to say hello? Molly. Come on. Molly, look. Say hello, Molly. You're going to say hello to everyone on YouTube? That, my friends, is Molly. The one that kind of scared me half to death this morning and ran me back into my room. And Chris is telling Lindsay not to use Street Road. Well, Chris is a lot further away. That's the directions that Gene kind of gave him. And he hit every single light. It's so much easier for Chris just to get off in the Chamonix on the turnpike and take the back way to here. I actually live on State Road. Haha. Oh my gosh, Lindsay, you're so super close. Hi, puppy. That's a big puppy, huh, Lauren? I used to love being near State Road because of the river right there and watching the fireworks. It was awesome. Okay, what did I miss? Lindsay, don't use Street Road. I saw that I actually live on State Road. Haha. Lauren says, hi, puppy. Oh, he says Street Road. Oh, okay. Yeah, he kind of took the long way here, getting here for the first time, but now that he knows how to get here, like, the back way, it wasn't so bad. Lindsay and Jarrett would have loved the fireworks, the fire pit. Tell them, I'm telling you. Like I said, I'm older than you kiddos. I've never seen any. Look, I could be like Pippi Longstocking with my hair. Look at that. I've never seen that kind of fireworks on every single street. Like, they blew this neighborhood up. And, yeah, I mean, I think the police were completely fine with it, obviously, and the fire marshals would have had to have been fine with it, but they weren't even like the novelty ones. They were shooting like the big ones off. Chris will tell you, it was awesome. You would have loved it. Let me guess, Molly barking? Yes, that was Molly. We had a little bit of a hard time with Molly yesterday. So I think, oh, it was the flyover. Did anyone else get to catch that? That's what I think started Molly off yesterday. It was a Boeing, right, Chris? A Boeing. Oh, you're gonna have to give me a second here. I'm having a brain freeze. Come on, Chris. Hurry up. Type fast. Because the President of the United States was going to some firework thing. So I want to say, I think it was a Boeing. And then it had all the fighter jets around it. It was so low here. But cool and amazing. I tried to quick get my phone to you know, catch the picture. And then not that far behind it was a big airplane that looked like it could have been, you know, the Air Force One that had the president in it. Because I think they were either doing a flyover or he was going to some fireworks festivity or something. But you want to talk about loud? Ooh. I actually said to Chris, I thought the virus planes weren't really flying. The only reason why I did that, and I did grab his arm, is because I got scared. It got super low, and those planes were so loud. Oof, my goodness gracious. It was scary for a hot minute. Ever since 9/11, that scares me. We have 9 people still in here. Where did Chris go? I'm waiting for him to tell me the name of the plane. I want to make sure I didn't make a mistake. But yeah, it was amazing. I mean, nothing's really been all that great lately, but when I was on the phone with someone near and dear, and Chris just texted and said he wasn't busy at work. And I don't even think I responded back. I was tied up on the phone. I was quite surprised that he was kind of dead at work and just came up and decided to spend 4th of July weekend with me. That was awesome. Beat spending it by yourself, because they went to a barbecue and I was here with the dogs. Or would have been here with just the dogs. There, finally, Chris, took you forever. It was a Stealth and the 2 jets. I thought I saw 4 around it. I saw 4 in my picture. It was 2 on each side, but that's what all that noise was. The Stealth bomber going over with the jets. Whew. I mean, it was kind of low. And I was fine at first. It's all... It was going on for a while, and I was like, what is that? And then as it got closer, I just grabbed Chris's arm and was like, what in God's name is that? And I looked up, and he was like, look. So yeah, some interesting things this weekend. So, and then I saw the plane not that far behind it, which could have been the President of the United States. So, overall, you know, I know the 4th of July is not about barbecues and everything. You know, it's independence, it's United States of America's birthday, and, you know, and to support the military. Just different. It was just a different kind of 4th of July, but I'm blessed that at least, you know, Chris came up and we got to get some work done at the garden. At the gardens. We were there for a while. So keep an eye out. I'll put some videos out from that. Is there anything you need? Work gear you need, or we can send you? Oh, Judith, I don't know. You could send me about 50 pounds. Well, Lindsay says she's going to try to grab me. Lindsay found these really big tea bags. I think it makes like a whole gallon of iced tea. I don't know. You're sweet to have done what you already did. So, Homestead Aquarius. Hi, girl. Hope you're doing well. Hi, Homestead Aquarius. Happy 4th of July. We're just doing a chill and chat. And Judith, email me. The garden looks amazing. Oh, I haven't been down there. It was crazy. I went down the week before when I first got here. My friend John took me that Saturday, and John helped me. I didn't even hear from John this weekend, which was odd. I hope the dogs didn't scare him half to death and he stays away. I hope not, because I'll miss him. Let's see. And then I didn't get to go down there all week. So, that was great that I got to go on Friday and do some weeding go through my carrots. The only thing that was weird is a week ago I planted more onions that were given to me, Lauren, because I know I'm going to say the name wrong. Castle Hives sent me yellow and purple onions. So the middle of one bed was empty, and I filled that with onions last Saturday. I was a little surprised not to see them all up, but that's okay. And then I harvested a lot. I think the only video maybe we didn't do was the actual harvest of everything. But yeah, so did that on Friday. Spent a lot of hours down there and did a more extensive garden tour. Thank you everyone for being patient with me just blowing through these garden tours, but now I had to be quick. And so I did a little bit of a better garden tour and what types of tomatoes and things of that nature. I had scapes. I never ever had scapes before, but it's my first year I'm doing onions, so I did a video on that. And I forget what else we did a video on. I'm trying to do well, Homestead Aquarius. I'm hanging in there. Thank you for complimenting the garden. Little Debbie's can fix that. I wish it could. The only thing that this is true story. When I got a little sick after Uncle Louie passed away from just being his caretaker, Lindsay will vouch for this. I was keeping devil dogs stocked in the house. I was eating like 2-3 devil dogs a night, and I think it was going right to my rear end. I haven't seen any devil dogs out anywhere, but when they're ice cold in the fridge, oh my goodness, because I don't really eat a lot of like chocolate and stuff. That's why I wanted to have that one s'more last night, because it was a big fat marshmallow, and you know, it's not going to hurt the waist because my shorts are literally falling down. I just wish this gain weight stuff wasn't the way. Hey, you just scared me for a little dog. Stop it. It has the whey in it. I wish it didn't, but gotta make do with what you have, and I'm just gonna try to. Come on, girls. See, now my two are barking, which will make the other dogs bark. Michael Sherman Gardening found that funny. Anybody new that came in, please go over to Michael Sherman Gardening and subscribe. He's the one that sent me the wonderful stove. Let me put the outside light on because I have no idea why everybody's barking now suddenly. Hold on. Let's go. Sophia and Coco, you know better. Move it or lose it. I'll leave it to my two to start barking. But yeah, where was I? Oh, this gain weight stuff. It's whey. I never really used to buy whey before. I used to just get the gain weight powder. I only will drink anything gain weight wise and vanilla. Because I just think the rest tastes terrible. I used to get it from GNC. That was a few years back when I lost a lot of weight. But this is the whey one, and it just tastes a little funky, but gonna try to have 2 of those a day. What is a devil dog? She says. Well, how do you explain a devil dog? It's like long, and it's like chocolate cake and then cream in the middle and then chocolate cake on the bottom. I want to say it's like a Swiss roll, but it's not exactly. Linz, help me out on what a devil dog is, because I'm trying to think who makes it. Hostess? Yeah, I think Hostess might make them. If anybody else on here knows what a devil dog is, please help us out here. Oh, I could eat them easy peasy. Susie Q? A Susie Q, what is that? Is that what it's called maybe your way? Not too sure how to describe it. Laugh out loud. Linz, do you remember who makes them? The devil dogs? Because you know they have those round ones, and then they have the devil dogs, which is like a chocolate devil's food cake with like this cream in the middle. Chocolate rolls with some white cream in the middle. I just said that. Do you remember who makes them? I thought it was Hostess, I think. It's like a white box with blue and red. It's kind of long chocolate cake on the top and bottom and white cream in the middle. Chris, you and Lindsay are on top of explaining that. I'm just trying to figure out if anybody remembers the name. King Dong. Ding Dong. Ding Dong. She's on something right there because I think I used to call them. Yeah. A ding dong. Isn't that right, Linz? Or the devil dog's different? Well, they have ding dongs. They're like the cake covered with the chocolate and the cream in the middle. Whew. They're all good. I think they are by Hostess. I think the box is like white with blue and red writing on it, I think. But I think I called it a ding dong. It used to be called ding dongs. Extremely fattening and addicting and really good. So. That's so funny, a ding dong, because I'm telling you, years ago, I think I used to call it that. Lauren, and all right, I gotta go. Bye, guys. Love you, Mel. Oh, I love you too, Lauren. Everyone say goodbye to the best moderator ever. Lauren, we'll catch up. Or hit me up tomorrow. Let me know if you planted your seeds yet. Oh, kissy faces from Lauren. Happy 4th of July, Lauren. You're awesome. So, Lynn, did you have a barbecue or anything? Homestead Aquarius said bye, Lauren. Lauren's awesome. You aren't diabetic, are you? No, I'm not diabetic. Last time I had my blood levels checked was within 6 months, and she said everything was fine. Just my thyroid numbers were off a little bit, but not enough to alarm her, because a lot of people like to think it's always my thyroid when I lose weight like this, but no, I actually told Chris today I was a little scared about how much weight I was losing. No, me and Jared just went down the river, got some ice cream, and watched some fireworks. The river off of State Road? Because you weren't that far, you should have came here. But I'm sure the river was doing some awesome ones too. I'm glad you and Jared got to see each other. We are working cattle tomorrow, so may not be able. That's fine, Lauren. Hit me up whenever you can. And good luck working cattle tomorrow. That's up near New Hope. Oh, okay, you went up further. Past here. How were the fireworks? Any good? It looks like a good place you are in there. Not too many tents have block walls and lights. Wait, let me read that one again. It looks like a good place you are in there. Not too many tents have block walls and lights. No, I just took my own tent and some solar lights. There were like 2 blow-ups. And made sure it was under a shady tree, so I could sort of have free air conditioning. So I'm headed out to bed. Got a really bad headache. Oh no, Hot Mess Express. I still do love that name. When I first got here, my migraines, they just been terrible. Got a really bad headache. Please keep us in your prayers. We are waiting for our coronavirus test to come back. Super nervous. Hot Mess Express, absolutely. I thought the last time you were on live, you were already thinking you had it, or you already got tested? Because my son went down south, and anybody that was down south, they said had to be tested for COVID. And yet he had surgery prior to that and was already tested for COVID, and it came back normal. He just started a new job, which I'm talking about my Johnny, who, you know, hopefully can find my Xbox so I can see YouTube. Yeah, he went down to South Carolina for like a few days, and now they're saying if you were down south, when you came back, you had to be tested for it. So he says he's fine. He got tested. He's just waiting for the results, but I would be nervous too. Hot Mess Express. Lots and lots of prayers, positive thoughts. You got this. You're going to be okay. Lindsay says, oh no, hope you are okay. Me too. Just a headache? You don't have any other symptoms? Judith Davis says, hope you get to feeling better, Hot Mess. Hot Mess expresses, thank you. This is my second go around of it. Did you already have it before, or you thought you had it before? Oh my gosh, that is just so scary. I'm just trying to remember the story. If you had it the first time, or you thought you had it and it came back negative. I was just trying to remember, but lots of prayers and positivity coming your way. Cross our fingers you don't have it. We went and seen my uncle last week, and he has stage 4 liver cancer, and they put him in the hospital on Monday, and they tested him, and his came back positive, so we all had to be tested. Wow. Hot Mess Express. I'm always nervous since my situation. That's terrible. Hopefully you'll all be okay. And sorry to hear about your uncle. That's not good. They thought I had it before, but it was negative. I had bronchitis. That's what it was. Now I remember. That's what it was. You said that you were scared. You thought you had it, and it ended up being bronchitis. And I said, oh, thank God. Well, we'll all say our prayers again. There's 11 people in here. Hopefully everybody hits the thumbs up. And lots of prayers for Hot Mess Express, that her COVID test comes back negative. Lots of prayers. None of us would want that. Oh, my thoughts and my prayers are with you on that one. Yeah, there's Judith. Judith is such a sweetheart. Prayers for you, Hot Mess. Isn't that name really cool, Judith? She said her husband gave it to her because she's a hot mess. She changed it from, what was it, Lidbit? Like with numbers. I like it though. Hot Mess Express. That's an awesome name, actually. But I will keep you in my prayers, most definitely. Take care of yourself. I gotta go. Bye, Homestead Aquarius. Happy 4th of July. He had no symptoms of it, but they said he was a carrier of it. Thank you all so much. See, that's what's scary. Because how do you know you're not a carrier of it? My son said the first time he got the test done, it was very, very painful. And this time he got the test done, it wasn't so bad. So, I'll be thinking of you. But I don't want to wait till next Sunday to find out. Crossing our fingers that you're good to go. What's on your agenda tomorrow, Linz? Anything good? There was only like a few fireworks that were going on tonight, but Jean said they do fireworks here constantly. But I think overall, nothing really though. Well, call me. Cadmus and so much. Okay, I read that one. Miss Shirley M. Stop celebrating. Ah, look, we got a troll. Let me see if I can hit Lindsay. Stop celebrating White Supremacy Day. Give me a break. Run along. You're lucky my moderator just left. I'm white. I'm celebrating the United States of America's birthday. If you have a problem with that, go on somebody else's page. Thank you. You take care of yourself, and prayers to you also. Oh, thank you, Hot Mess Express. You see that one, Linz? Wonder what this does. Toilet brush salesman. What a name. Welcome. Do they still stick a stick up your nose for that test? I heard that they did. That it goes all the way up and down, because my son had it done and said it was quite painful. You really think USA is worth celebrating for all the things y'all have done? Huh. Yeah, I do think the United States is worth celebrating. It's the country that I live in, and I will die for it. Thank you, Judith. I appreciate that. If you're actually living in the United States and you're talking like that, you're a total disgrace. So, glad to have a troll, but love my country. I love everyone in it. Stop the hate. Spread the love. I just had the test. They don't stick it up as far now. David's backyard chickens. And my son said that. He said the first one was pretty far up there, and the second one that he just had done from coming back from down in South Carolina, he said they didn't go back that far either. Well, hopefully, Dave's backyard chickens, that you don't have it. You feel like you have symptoms of it? So anyway, considering everything I've been going through, I think that it was a blessing. It was a very nice 4th of July weekend. Listen, you're a troll. Get off of my page. You can't handle the truth that y'all are evil. Keep frowning. We're winning right now. Who's winning? I did, but it took them a month to test me. They kept telling me to stay home, but they tested me after I got better. Huh. Yeah, prayers to you, Dave's Outdoor Chickens. Some of you are washing our feet. Give me a break. Now you're all just some crybabies. Let's take down all the statues. Let's burn the American flag. Yeah. As people fought for you to be able to run your mouth off like that, you little troll. Yeah, America will be renamed. Isn't it funny how Lauren gets off, and now look at this. This is going to be funny because this is going to stay in there. Look foolish. USA, USA. God bless America. Fireflies are crazy tonight. Again, bye. 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 Bye, Felicia. Not on this page. No negativity. See ya. Judith Davis, troll. I'm reporting everything you say. Thank you, Judith. Good luck with your Biden who can't remember 2 words coming out of his mouth. And I will not put up with someone talking down about my country. You don't need to be on my page, but thanks for the view and the thumbs down, I'm sure. That's the other thing I have to figure out, Judith, is when I have to use this app, is making some more mods. No, you'll give me a thumbs up? Whatever works for you. But if you're living in the United States and you're bashing it, then maybe you should move out of it. Go join the military. Or sacrifice your life like a lot of people have for you to run your mouth off. And that's what I have to say to that. Survivalist Dave, as an ex-soldier, I would love to abort these trolls. Yes, please do, because I refuse for anybody to disrespect my country or any soldier that fought for Miss Shirley M. to run her mouth off. Yes, would you please? Thank you so much. Love it or leave it. Amen, Judith. And thank you, Hot Mess Express. I didn't know how to make anybody because I'm using this app. And thank you, Survivalist Dave. And thank you for your service to this country. What a total disgrace. 4th of July weekend. I don't really get trolls. I just get some thumbs down. But that's the first for me. And to be honest, I don't do well with that kind of silliness. Because I'm all for country, religion, supporting our military. Racists will go, capitalism will go. Why don't you go to someone else's page that buys all this BS? Why don't you talk to Survivalist Dave, who's an ex-soldier who fought for you to run your mouth off? How about that? And everybody's a racist. No, these are all hateful. Why don't you love everybody of every color, race, and nationality? Stop spewing hate all the time. You're a minority now. Oh, you're so ignorant. That's right, Judith. To all service members, thank you. So maybe my title invited you in here to spew your hate. Well, guess what? We love our brothers and sisters, and we love everyone that has been in the military and fought for this country. And a little sick and tired of these idiots wanting to take down the monuments and burn the flag. I say go and listen to the military. I hit the block button. I don't care if it will work. Oh, I don't know if it will work. Since I'm not a moderator, I know it blocked them to where I can't see their comments. She's still running her mouth off. Soldiers, question mark? You mean the hooligans that invade innocent countries? Ugh. Again, Felicia, goodbye. Should bring back description. Well, we all on this channel talk gardening, love, and support our country. And if you don't, then there's the exit button. See yourself out of it, please. And they are soldiers, men and women, and don't you dare disrespect them on my page ever. Right. Thanks, Linz. Well, good. So that must mean the devil, because yous are all wackos anyway. So go support it. I believe in Jesus Christ, the United States, the military, and that's what I stand for. And if you do not like that, then please escort yourself off of my page. Thank you. They're protecting us. Our soldiers are getting revenge for what other countries done to us. Keep one troll, I'll keep removing. Silent Night says they're protecting us. Our soldiers are getting revenge for what other countries done to us. Huh. Where are you from, Shirley? Hot Mess Express. I support Chaz. Am I supposed to know who that is? Who's Chaz? Well, that's the first. I feel flattered. I must have made it if I have a troll in here. Sad thing is you're being rude and disrespectful. On 4th of July weekend, 0 class. You can click on her name and block him or her in his pink dress with high heels and umbrellas. Thank you, Survivalist Dave. I'm on this new app, so I kind of can't. Oh, wait. Let's see. Oh, I wish somebody would have told me that sooner. Survivalist Dave, you're a lifesaver. What was that? Seriously? Wow. It's 4th of July weekend. I'm not about any hate or getting into anything political with anybody. But what is just a total disgrace. Total disgrace. And being Survivalist Dave lets everyone thank him for his services. Yeah, I figured maybe you would have nipped that one. It was that failed mess they did in Seattle. Yeah, that's a total disgrace, letting them destroy and ruin everything. You keep letting them, you know, have their own way, we won't have much of a country left. But I just look at it this way. If you're going to come on here, maybe because it says 4th of July, and you disagree with what I stand for, then that's okay. Just leave. Nickname, hello. Ain't nobody got time for that mess. That's right, Hot Mess Express. Nickname, I don't know if I ever saw a nickname in here before. Why do color people always pull out the race card? Like, really? Well, that's all the time, Silent Night. We're all racist. Listen, I don't care if you're brown, black, purple, green, yellow. I'm gonna love you. The way I raised my kids is don't judge a book by its cover. Open up and read a couple chapters, and that's what I live by. And Judith, now that I just learned this, there you go. Wish I would have known that earlier. It's the only card they have. Very true. Very, very true. I'm sorry that everyone was subjected to that. I mean, I shouldn't have to be the one to apologize, but that just sickens me. My entire family, right from my grandfather, my dad, my uncles, my cousins have all been in the military. Friends of mine have been in the military, and I'm just not down with that. Disrespecting anyone in the service, disrespecting the USA, spitting or burning our American flag. No, it's not who I am. That was funny though, Hot Mess Express. Ain't nobody got time for that mess. Silent Night was dead on about that one. Judith Davis, it's the only card they have. That's correct. Nickname says you're amazing. Stay like that. Oh, thank you. I think it's the first time I've ever seen you on here. Bernadette Memo just reported it. Oh, thank you so much, Bernadette. Appreciate it. I mean, it's 4th of July. Where else better can you live other than the United States of America? I don't know. I just don't get it. They won't realize it until it's all gone. Yeah, I don't even know what that Chaz thing was. Does anybody know what that was? United States is going to be named Chaz. That's all right. Listen, I'll do whatever I have to do for my country. Just like when all that craziness was going on. I said, well, if somebody's going to shoot me, I'm going to die an American. And that's it. Lindsay, I'm going to get going, getting tired. Have a good night, everybody. Bye, Lindsay. Hope that didn't scare you. That happens sometimes with a troll. Unfortunately, it's probably because I have 4th of July inside my title. But this is what it is. But call me, though, girl, so I can get to see you soon. Thank you for standing your ground. No need to apologize. This is unfortunately what this world is coming to. Stupidity at its finest. Amen, Hot Mess Express. Nickname as an Australian that dreams to legally migrate to USA. Americans have a lot to be proud about from the country that gave us pop culture, industrial revolutions, technology, Microsoft, Apple. Nickname, I mean, it's one of the best countries. The 6 blocks in Seattle they took over. That's Seattle's fault for not putting them in check. Yes, good night, Lindsay. I love you. Happy 4th of July. Silent Night says, I can't wait till the government snaps and starts to really take down the riots and protesters. I mean, protesters keep blocking the dang highway every afternoon. Silent Night, are you from Seattle? I don't know. I disagree with the protesting. I know it's everybody's right to be able to protest in a normal fashion, but when you let this other bullcrap go on, they think they can get away with everything. And it just sickens me. Survivalist Dave, what's funny, as soon as they started saying the virus was riding around on populace, that it was going to be a bunch of political lies. Yeah, Survivalist Dave, I know, I saw that too. It's awful weird. As soon as the small businesses were ready to open, there came the destruction, I'll call it. I don't agree with the way someone died. But I also think a lot of that was all staged, and that's my opinion. And now some of these small businesses will never open again. These mom and pop, stores will never, it's just a disgrace. Running rampant, like, I want to say hood rats, but I don't want that to get taken the wrong way. Like, just shenanigans, I mean. And then they just buckle and cave in to every one of their little whims. There won't be any history left if they keep doing that. They started to take down Jesus Christ statues. Like, what the F? Was he racist? Oh, wait. You know what? Again, Silent Night, welcome. Everyone say hello to Silent Night. I just either just read that or just saw that. Now that they're trying to say that Jesus Christ was a racist. I'm telling you, somebody better step in and do something if they start messing with the cross or the churches or saying that Jesus was a racist. Get over this race card. Just love one another. Don't judge everybody by their skin color. Open up a book and read some chapters. Make your own determination on someone's credibility, their character, their morals. That's how I raised my kids, and that's what I'm going to stand by. And I'll tell you what, if they start that with the Jesus Christ thing, we're all done. So he said they started to take down Jesus Christ statues. Like with was he racist? Oh wait, no one knows. They just jumped to conclusions. That's exactly right. Judas says thugs. Correct. They doing that here too. They are blocking our main interstates, protesting. All we can do is pray God intervenes soon and everyone stays safe. Oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me. This is really going on. I mean, I know I have my stuff that's going on, but that's not good. If they're going to start messing with religion, already freedom of speech, your weapons, now they're going to religion. Somebody needs to take a hold and just start stopping all this nonsense. And now they said the NFL wants to do the, what was it? Like the opener different. I said I'm not going to watch. That's a shame, Hot Mess Express. Survivalist Dave says, the protesting is fine, but the looting and blocking traffic sure don't help their cause. Just proves this rioting is got a money source somewhere, Soros or someone like him. Yeah, the Democratic Party. Totally supporting it. I agree. They were protesting on 676 today. Gotta be kidding me. Seems to me they are just the prophecy of end times. Remember what Jesus said, a servant is as good as the master. When the world hates you, remember they hated me first. Nickname, that's very, very true. So sad. Really saddens me. I mean, Judith says, MLK said, judge people by the content of their character, not their skin color. These people need to be held on domestic terrorism charges. Amen to Judith Davis. Amen. Besides everything else you do. But I knew I loved you for being one of the brightest, smartest, intelligent women. So true. I live in North Carolina, so yep, it is going on everywhere. Unfortunately, I will stand in my faith and stand by God because He is the only one that is going to be by our side through anything. Amen at Hot Mess Express. Last year, Soros was funding uprising around the world that was on Fox News. So I think this is the attack on the U.S. I agree. I saw that. You know, it's where I don't really make my channel about politics, but, you know, I was trying to do a 4th of July thing and, you know, talk about military and fireworks and how I finally got to laugh this weekend. And, I mean, like, enough is enough. Yeah, I might be a little weaker physically and maybe a little weaker, you know, just with things going on in my life. But when you come into my live and you disrespect my country and the people that fought for it and my grandfather that fought for it and all this, you know, protesting and now, you know, Jesus Christ is a racist, I just can't. I just can't keep my mouth shut to that kind of stuff. And Survivalist Dave, you're right. There's nothing sad about this. Who knows, maybe Jesus' second coming is near, and when he comes back, oh boy, these vile haters are in for a treat. Yeah. Will there be another civil war, question mark? Well, I've been kind of leaning towards that. I think that's what it might boil down to. And I have a son that's 25 who, from the moment president was elected, said they're never going to leave him alone. And look at all the, shady things that were uncovered. I mean, that poor guy didn't have a shot from the moment he came into the door. I'm not saying he's perfect. Do I think he's the man for the job? I do. But it's like everything he does is just wrong. But somebody needs to take a solid stand. And even when he went to the church that's been there forever, oh, it's a political stunt. It's this, that, and the third. I'm just fed up with it. I'm really just fed up with it. We all need to speak up. We all need to stand up for what's ours, our country. But my son, Johnny, warned me a long time ago and said, we go to civil war. I'm telling you, Mom, I'm going. So, civil war is on its way, I think so. Brian lost these Hills homestead. I would agree. It's scary, but I would agree. It was very disrespectful, but do not let it get to you. You have enough going on already. You do not need that to look past your stupidity and you keep being you. I'm trying Hot Mess Express. It's just, I don't know. It wrecks my anxiety. I just want peace, love, and happiness. I don't like to see anyone be disrespected. I don't care if you're purple, green, black, yellow, whatever, But I mean, I love my country. I love Jesus Christ. I'm never going to stray from that. I love my family, my children. I love my supporters on this channel. And I mean, lots of my cousins and dad and family members were in the military. It's just such a shame for the people that fought for this country. Imagine the percentage of them are rolling in their graves. And it just does frighten me sometimes because I do have boys. The first was blue and gray. This one will be black and white. Oh, okay, I caught on to that one. Nickname says, who would win? We, the American people. A lot of people are going to get hurt or worse. We're already fighting the COVID-19. Almost 500K worldwide have died. Yeah, it's just tough. The one who wants it the most. I totally agree with you, Hot Mess Express said to Judith Davis. Yeah, why can't everybody just get along? I mean, I really believe that if you just keep... It's like a child taking a temper tantrum. If it was one of my boys taking a temper tantrum. I'm not going to cave into the temper tantrum. I'm just going to ignore you. But, they just think they can destroy property that's not theirs, people's businesses, people's homes. Apparently the new thing is if it's someone's home, you have to hand it over to them. Get out of town. Get out of town with that one. Evil never prevails. Amen, Brian. Amen. No, just something else. Just scary times we're in. And we all have to look out for one another. And, we can't be the silent majority. We all need to speak up and stand up for one another and for Jesus Christ and the American flag. And, this national anthem thing, that's another thing. I mean, I said to Chris the other day, like, oh, I didn't have an apple pie. That's like my American tradition for 4th of July. Yeah, I watch baseball, football. I will never watch football if they do that. And I never even knew there was a different anthem. I remember the story of David and Goliath. You can refresh my memory, nickname. I wasn't trying to have a somber, type of thing, but this time I didn't cry this week. I just wanted to do a 4th of July, chill and chat and talk with friends, and tell you that I had finally my first good laugh last night when Chris set off something we thought was a smoke bomb, and to see if everyone enjoyed their 4th of July. And I understand there's goofy people everywhere, but it just disturbs me, that's all. I love my country. You know, I mean, what more can I say? And it probably did entice it because of maybe the title. But that's okay. I'll take all the thumbs down because I was born a United States citizen and I will die a United States citizen. Look at Albuquerque. The guy was attacked by a mob and then he was arrested for using a gun to defend himself, and the tiring Democrat mayor police arrested a bunch. Yeah, that's exactly right. If everybody would stop voting them in, vote them all out of the military members. So if they don't stand against tyranny, it will never start. So true. It's one thing I do pay attention to is, you know, just things going on in the world. Well, we're missing a console. So, it's exactly what's going on. And everyone with this wanting to vote to their door, I disagree with that. It's the biggest way to cheat. If we don't like the way that it is, then we need to do something about it. And I will be there to vote. And that tyranny thing, dead on, dead on. It's just crazy. When you start messing with religion, it freaks me out. What if we went to war with China or some big country at this time? Well, with all this nonsense that's going on, I think is a major distraction. And we could get attacked at some point in time. I do believe that. But I don't think that would be good, obviously. Well, basically, Goliath was a giant, and he was going to defeat the Israelites because no one was scientifically strong enough to fight him. And David, a scared young skinny boy who claimed he had God with... Okay, yeah, I remember that. End times destroyed by fire. You mean now, Judith, you think? Well, in the Bible, it said we're not going to die from nuclear destruction. It says people killing people. I mean, doesn't anybody think of like 9/11? What happened to all that solidarity and everybody coming together and American flags hanging everywhere? People need to start being more like that again. I think if a war starts, then it would end the world because everyone would want to join in. Well, America's still one of the strongest countries. I mean, China wouldn't be so good, but I don't want to see any type of war. That's my honest opinion. I don't think anybody should just get anything for nothing, which is what they're doing, but I just think, I don't know. Say our prayers. Okay, I'm heading to bed this time. I hope you all have a good night. Thank you, Hot Mess Express. Yeah, I was getting ready to, you know, kind of end things on a positive note. I wish you luck on your test results. And then all that craziness happened. But thank you for sticking around to help, you know, sort that mess out. But lots of prayers that your test results come out good. Lots of prayers to this country, to the men and women who fought for it, for the American flag, and for whatever religion people believe. Leave religion out of it. Be nice to everyone. Him and all of them laughed and scoffed at him. He struck Goliath with a rug, and Goliath was defeated. Point is, when you have faith, even if a doubtful faith, there's no need to worry. That is so true. Hi, Stevie Outdoorsman. How are you? We're just talking a little 4th of July, and we just didn't have a very nice troll in here. It was bad mouthing the United States of America and military and, you know, how they're going to take over. So, kind of crazy. Silent Night says, I feel we're going to die by starving to death. Like we overpopulate and run out of food and start hunting ourselves. Well, that's scary. Silent Night. I don't know if I think of it like that. I think maybe it'll make people go back to foraging and maybe hunting and things like that. People like this exist. What can we do? That is true, nickname. That is true. That is true. And like I said, it's probably because I put the 4th of July, you know, chill and chat in the name, and I'm not going to go in and change it because of one troll wants to completely disrespect this country and the people that fought for it, and now saying that Jesus Christ is a racist just sickens me to my core. Stevie Outdoors says, Silent Night, that is one of the things that is going to happen in tribulation. Man, I get real preachy. I hope I didn't bore you. Nickname? No. Not at all. No. I'm just not a disrespectful person. I'm just not. Thank you, Stevie Outdoorsman. It's my husband. Oh, really? Welcome. I didn't know that. Hot Mess Express. Stevie Outdoorsman. You gave her that name. That name is awesome. And prayers to the both of yous. I kid you not. I'll be thinking of you. I hope everything turns out okay with the test results. These are in my thoughts and prayers. We need to calm down on populating. I think 2 kids max, but it seems everyone wants kids. Look at China. That's China, though. China, they put them on birth control. Just know that you're right. Don't fall for their fear tactics. They like shaming people with labels. That is true, too. I mean, I'm pretty sure I just got called a racist. Like, are you kidding me? My sons, as a matter of fact, Lindsay, that was just on here. My son, Jared's good friend is Cordell. His mom is white and his dad is black. And Anthony, both of his parents are black. And I took Anthony in. He lived with me so he could get through senior year of high school. Cordell has spent many of summers with me, and that's the last thing that I am. That's okay, though. I don't need to justify that to anyone, really. Oh, Stevie Outdoorsman, you're welcome. Like, honestly, I'm worried about so many things. I know that last time it ended up being bronchitis for your wife. I just hope everything comes out great for the both of yous. Nickname says, so relax. They're just words. They got no meaning. I understand all that. I'm not upset by that. I'm upset the factor, like, this chaos. So it needs to stop. We need to all stand up against it is really how I feel. Silent Night says, seems good people go down faster than mean people. That is true. That is true. They say the good die young. But, you know, all we can do is our part, which is love one another, be respectful, and, you know, like I said, look at what happened to 9/11 and how everyone came together. If everyone could only just do that now and stop caving into the, you know, the temper tantrums, that'd be awesome. The key is if Biden wins, the chaos would worsen. Amen to that one. Amen. Since you guys are just getting on here, let me show you this real fast. Just to lighten the mood a little bit. See the sign? It says the perfect s'more stick. Look at the size of the stick I had a s'more on last night. It's the never-ending s'more stick. Sorry, I'm just trying to be a little lighthearted. Oh, you're welcome, Judith. Absolutely. I know, aren't they cool? The lady Jean that's letting me stay here, I think she said she might have found them at Walmart or Target. Oh, look at that on the back. It has the Frosty s'more, 1 marshmallow, 2 graham cracker halves, and a junior peppermint patty. Never had that one. They have a Hawaiian s'more, 1 marshmallow, 2 graham cracker halves, 1 piece of white chocolate, and a thin slice of pineapple. And the peanut butter dreams s'more, 1 marshmallow, 2 graham cracker halves, and a peanut butter cup. That one I have had. So, yeah, if you are interested or you have kids or grandkids, you have to find yourself a pack of these bad boys. I like my traditional s'more. The Reese one was really good, though. I did try that one. That was really good. We have the Reese's here. That's just, I guess, like the stucco at the wall, and that is the kitchen window. I'm just staying with my friend and his roommate for right now until like August sometime. Mrs. Mel 269, hope everyone is having a great end to a great weekend. Well, happy 4th of July. Hope the same to you too. I was just showing these amazing, and welcome. I was just showing these amazing perfect s'more sticks that are like the never-ending stick for the perfect s'mores. So yeah, that was pretty cool that Jean left us use the fire pit last night, and the fireworks were amazing, and I'm usually one of those women that get a little choked up when I see fireworks. But Chris blew that thing up that we thought was a smoke bomb, and I lost my hearing for about a half an hour, 40 minutes, kid you not. Well, for some reason, the American flag is banned in the chats. Really? That's odd. Silent night. I'm not in the tent any longer. I stayed in the tent for a week, and my friend Thomas picked me up. I don't know, maybe you missed last week's live. And he brought me to his roommate's house. So that's where I'm staying right now. But I do go in and sometimes eat. I wrote Happy 4th of July with the flag and it vanished. That's craziness. Well, I mean, you know, you kind of have to watch what you say on here. We obviously know that they're for one side and one side only, but Mrs. Mel 269 says, yay, way stupid. Please keep it clean. YouTube is stupid, haha. Well, YouTube is, you know, kind of one-sided, so it's just how they do things, which is not fair to, you know, normal people that are just making normal content. I knew YouTube was biased, but this bias. Yeah, American flag, I don't know. I wonder how this live will do, considering I put the 4th of July into it. With no malice intent did I put it in there for that, and I'm not going to take it down, but if you see it disappear, well, that'll tell you that. I think that happened to Jared Crocker. I think they completely removed the video that he did on America Better Wake Up and Wake Up Quick, I think he did, and YouTube took it away. I think it's a lot harder to get rid of a really popular channel because they would have a lot of subscribers to fight for them. I don't really get into politics on here. The smaller channels, it's just easier, I guess, for them to boot them. And then who's going to fight for them to get their channel back? Nobody really. So I try not to go there. You're the real brave and stunning woman here, not the purple hair feminist. Oh, thank you, nickname. Appreciate that. Silent night. Oh, okay. I hope you safe and think of happy times. I gotta go, but I'll see you later. I pray that you will be safe and not get hurt. Yeah, thank you for coming in tonight. And I guess you might have to go back and watch last week's, but I was in a tent for a week, and then my friend Thomas, this is his roommate's house, said that I could stay here till August, and this is where I am. And just trying to stay afloat and stop crying. So, just wanted to have a little bit of a, upbeat kind of live for 4th of July, and just tell my funny story and how I actually laughed and all the fireworks. Yeah, this section's crazy. Talk about a fireworks display here. It was amazing. But thank you, Silent Night. I hope you have a wonderful evening as well. Mrs. Mel 269, thank you for coming. Happy 4th of July to you. Night all. Great live chat later. Bye. Thank you for coming. I don't know, Judith. I think I've been on here for quite some time. Kind of lost track of time. So now you know what that means, Miss Judith. 8 o'clock on Sundays. Yeah, you'll be automatically a mod. I just have to figure out the laptop thing, because I don't know what this new upgrade is, that it wouldn't let me do a live from the laptop. So I did it from the phone. Nickname, try not to dwell on the chaos. Keep Jesus close to you. I'm trying. I actually pulled out 2 crosses. Chris could tell you that. 2 crosses. I found them in a box that probably shouldn't have been here. It should have been in storage. And I took them out of the box and put them in the room that I'm staying in. I need some faith and guidance and help, and I just have to keep the faith and just breathe. He's your actual friend, not the trolls. Very true, nickname. Very true. Glad to have you in here tonight. I usually go on Sundays at 8 o'clock. I don't know if you have been in here before. But this was just to ask how everyone's 4th of July was, and, tell a couple funny stories. Jackie Puppet, keep the faith alive, sweet girl. Thank you. Will do. You shall receive it. Well, I'm hoping. Say lots of prayers. Lots and lots of prayers, because I still need them. I'm thankful to be where I'm at right now. Very grateful to Jean and to Thomas for that. And like I said, I've been carrying my weight, but now I have to focus on myself a little bit and start trying to put some weight back on, because the stress is killing me. I'm just losing way too much weight. So hopefully God's on my side. We all question, why am I going through this? What does this test mean? Like, why another test? Oh yeah, I've had questions like that. Doesn't make me not a believer still. It's just, I don't know, I'm just wondering why things are going the way that they're going. And stay proud, fellow Yankees, stay proud. These are just temporary bumpy roads. I hope so, nickname, I really do. What are you under on Instagram? I will look you up. I am under Bake a Leg and Let's Dig It, Homestead, under Instagram. And I do have a fake book. That's what I call it. I can't stand it. And my Bake a Leg and Let's Dig It is attached to my personal Facebook page, but I don't even go on there because people just get me started and it just turns into a whole political thing. So I don't even use my Facebook. I just use Instagram. And being a conservative Christian, I've been banned from Twitter twice, so I'm not even going to waste my time. They just keep banning me. And I don't even tweet on there, I just retweet. So I've been banned. I don't bother. What are your plans after the stream? Nickname wants to know. Let's see, 10:56. I'm going to try, because I don't want to wake them up because they went to bed. I am going to try to put maybe some ice cream and some berries in one of those like little cups that has like a ball in it. It's not my cup, but I'm going to borrow it. And see if I can make myself a little protein drink before probably going to bed. Today is Sunday, so I have to pick a video and get that going for tomorrow as well. You'd rather have to put weight on than take it off. Get some Krispy Kremes for yourself. Yeah, I wish. We were just trying to explain what a devil dog was, because I said I used to eat like 3 of them a night, easy peasy, and I was putting weight on like that. But then everybody was trying to explain like what it was, like cake, cream, and then cake, but we couldn't remember who actually makes devil dogs, you know, so. What did they say that banned you? I didn't, on Twitter, I didn't say anything. It's because I supported the President of the United States and I would retweet other conservatives or Republican statements, and I would just retweet it out, and they basically just said that it was hate speech, or, you know. And then I opened the same account, but it came up because my phone number, even under my Bake a Leg and Let's Dig It, and it said like, you're forbidden to ever be on Twitter for the rest of your life. You know what? If somebody wants to get rich quick, come up with something else better than Facebook. You'll all be rich. Come up with something better than Twitter, so those people can stay over there. But it's just not fair to Christians, conservatives, Republicans, in the middle, whatever you are, to just get singled out and get banned. Okay, I'll look you up on Instagram. Thank you, Hot Mess Express. I definitely will accept. I kind of slacked it. We all know why I slacked it, but I'm trying. I'll pick, you know, add some more pictures. We call them Susie Q's. Is that what it is? I don't know. Judith, you're going to have to send me a picture. I can't, like, go on my phone now and look up for a devil dog. I thought it was by Hostess, but give me a couple boxes of them, like 4 boxes of them. I stick them in the fridge. Oh, love them. Absolutely love them. And I don't really have like a major sweet tooth. You seem like a very nice, wholesome lady / mother, human. I hope you get your health back. You definitely deserve it. Oh, thank you. Nickname. Yeah, just kind of going through a lot. They didn't want to renew my lease where I lived for 12 years and was kind of just put out during COVID. So I stayed in a tent for a week, and now I'm at my friend's. I think till August. We'll have to see. Little Debbie's makes a devil dog, but it's called a devil cream or something like that. Yeah, Jackie Puppet, but it's... I don't mind Little Debbie's like oatmeal cream pies, but their devil dogs definitely aren't the same as a real devil dog. And they also have those Swiss rolls. Definitely not the same as the Ding Dongs. Definitely not the same. Judith Davis, that will probably Trump's next move. What do you mean? What, get rid of them? I hope so. The problem is leftists will buy unbiased media out and make it biased. Hopefully not. There's quite a few, like, that's why I don't, even before my situation and having to move, I gave up cable 3 years ago because I was so fed up with it. There's an Officer Tatum, I think his name is. If any of you are interested, bright, intelligent, African-American man, ex-police officer, go look him up. He sets them all straight. And he can because, you know. But Officer Tatum, great channel on YouTube. I'll usually watch that. Start his own social media. Well, I mean, that's why I went over to Twitter, because nothing the news was saying was truthful, so I wanted to hear it come right out of the horse's mouth. I mean, imagine, you know, like the FISA abuse and all this crap, if this was done to a Democrat. Jeez Louise. So it's kind of very to get something better than Twitter and Facebook. Yeah, Google's just as bad too, to be honest with you. They have some some search engine, DuckGo or something. But I think it's just a matter of, I don't know, I'm hearing they have something that's even better than YouTube, but I don't remember the name of it. You should try Reddit through. It's very conservative friendly so far. What is that? It's like Red did it. Yeah, DuckDuckGo, that's it. But people are just so used to the same thing, and you know what I mean? And DuckDuckGo's been around for quite a few years now. There's one way to not have your searches, you know, get manipulated, is go to DuckDuckGo. Yeah, I don't know that Reddit. I want to call it like Red did it. But it's REDDIT. Nickname, what is that exactly? And thank you, Jackie Puppet, for the DuckDuckGo. I thought I had a little bit of it, but not exactly. It's an app where you browse, insert topic to join a community. For example, you would search, oh, really? Where's my girl Judith Davis? Judith, maybe you can email me the name of that? Because I definitely will forget it. I got so much on my mind. The REDDIT. Or if you have me on Instagram. Is that where you browse, insert topic to join a community? I'm just looking to get, you know, the real news and not the crap. Maybe your son could help you. My one son he lives with my daughter, and my other son is in a house with a bunch of his buddies that are, I mean, they're all roommates. I'm trying to get him to find something that's kind of missing. So, hopefully he can find that. But, no, he's roommates with a bunch of ex-military and police officers. They're all his friends. Well, good. I'd like to check that out. Nickname, you can find me on Instagram under Bake a Leg and Let's Dig It. You send me a request, I can accept it, and then you can just write that in the DMs. Because unfortunately, YouTube didn't want to let me use my laptop to go live tonight, so, you know, I didn't want the black side, so I went long ways. But I don't know, it looks like they gave it an upgrade, and It looks complicated in order to go live now. Somebody's gonna have to help me go live on YouTube now with their new little settings they have going on. Yeah, I'll definitely go check it out. How about we hang for like a few more minutes, and then I will bid you all a farewell. If they can steal or break the election in November, I'm afraid of the temper tantrums on a level way. I said that. Or he's going to elect, we'll say this nicely, Mr. Biden will either, his vice president pick, it's just a shot in the dark here. It's going to be the woman from Michigan, Michelle Obama, or Hillary Clinton. And if it's Miss Hillary Clinton, then he's going to come out and say that he's sick, he has dementia, and she will become the president of the United States. Food for thought. Thank you, Nickname, for that. I don't trust mainstream media a single bit. They are the same people that said Epstein committed suicide. So true. Isn't that what I'm on? Is StreamYard on YouTube? Yeah, but when I went to just go live on my laptop, it's now has some kind of upgrade and it's complicated. So that might take me a hot minute to finish that out or to figure that out. Before I was holding my phone like this. Of course, you get the black sides from this app. But I didn't have a choice but to use this tonight or I wouldn't have been able to go live. And I just kind of clicked it onto the top of my laptop so I could be hands-free. I won't mind the Russians help you guys. It's for the greater good in it. But I'm confused by that one, Nickname. But again, Judas, honestly, God bless you for everything. And, yeah, I'm going to send you my number in an email. Oh, I'm getting that one out of here. It's one thing I can't stand is a beetle. I won't mind the Russians help you guys. It's for the greater good in it. Remember how they said Russians hacked the elections? Oh yeah, I remember that. That was comical, actually. Prism Live is showing on screen. Okay, so that's the app that I'm using. But I did try to go live on my laptop. So I wasn't able to do that, obviously, being in the Sentinel. And for some reason now, it won't let me go live because you have to update everything. And I don't know, it's just complicated. I have a thing about like odd numbers, and there's still 9 people in here. You're like awesome. But I really do hope and pray that everyone had a great 4th of July weekend. I'm really sorry to hear about Brian Lossy, him and his wife with the stomach bug. That's, that is horrifying. And then we have to keep a friend in our prayers on a COVID test for her and her husband, that it comes back negative. So please keep them in your prayers. And yeah, was trying to just share my weekend, which was better than I've been having lately. And that was awful nice of Jean to share her. I have to get some of these for myself. I couldn't get over it. Love them. It was so nice of her to let us use them at the fire pit. Christy Peoples, 4th of July, ... really, ? Yup. chill and chat with friends, 4th of July weekend. No, and they're biodegradable too. How do you like that? Bernadette Memo, still here. I still think the Democrats need to have to take a time out. Agreed. Agreed. A big one. So Bernadette, did you do anything great this weekend? Come on, calm down, Sheila. Who's that? We have another troll. People get offended too easy on everything. Way too offended, too quick. Nothing to get offended over on a simple 4th of July. A little chit chat with friends. No need to bring the heat. Oh, it's Aussie slang for woman. Who knew? I took Italian in high school, and then for some ungodly known reason thought that I should take German instead, and ended up in the front seat. Nasty story. Where the teacher just kept spitting on me constantly. I couldn't take it. I had to drop out of that class. So, nickname, did you grill this weekend? What'd you do? Did you get to see fireworks? Laundry and naps? Aw. It wasn't Crocodile Dundee. Oh. What is this one even talking about now? If you're in here, then you are the problem. 4th of July, ... Really? Question mark. Okay, so there's that. And then this person says, I'm not hating, you were hating. There's no one in here hating. And then she or he is saying you're part of the problem. Oh, Hot Mess Express, you did? Yay. If I'm part of the problem, then why are you on my live? Happy 4th of July. God bless America. Love one another. Stop the hate. And if you cannot conduct yourself properly inside here, please see yourself out. Thank you. Come again. Or better yet, get one of these long s'more sticks. And you know what you could do with it? Make yourself a s'more. Oh, Hot Mess Express. I thought you left and you didn't. There you are. I thought for some reason you were Judith telling me that you found me on Instagram. Well, I'm glad you found me on Instagram. Did nobody just like my whole stick joke I had going on here? I'm trying to stay positive. Oh, I live in Australia. We just surf, punch kangaroos, eat Vegemite, and scream. No, you don't. Nickname. Bernadette Mamo. Thank you, Judith Davis. Yeah, poor Judith. I just made her like a mod, and I think she has to deal with maybe a second person. I did leave and came back. You're always welcome back. This is probably one of the longest ones that I've done. Maybe. So yeah, I used to be really on top of my my Instagram last spring and summer of last year. And then for some reason, it just dawned on me that it wasn't helping me to get viewers on YouTube by doing all that work on Instagram. But you can go back and look at my place, the gardens that I had, the things that I was picking. It was a phenomenal year last year. Phenomenal year gardening. And can only hope for that this year. I did leave and I came back with a silly joke, haha, nickname said. I know, because I know that that's what they say, that's all you do down there. I know. I think the kangaroos are funny, though. I don't really get on Instagram that much. If you like pictures, I think Instagram's just one big fat photo album. A lot less drama. You don't have to deal with, like, fake book or anything like that. But yeah, so I put a lot of effort into it last spring and summer, and then you could see I kind of dropped off on it. But, you know, I usually will do, like, stories, or me and my son are the same way. We'll take pictures of our plate of, well, we used to be like that, of whatever we were eating. And now things that are going on with gardening, or, like, the flowers here for pollinators. I've been trying to take all kinds of pictures. Nickname Hot Mess Express, but I will go back and check it out. Yeah, make sure you slide that when you hit follow. You go underneath, it says stories. Make sure the button is over to the right for stories and something else. I can't think of what it is. Nickname says, what is your Instagram? Again, it is Bake a Leg and Let's Dig It Homestead. We still have 9 people in here. You guys are like totally awesome for hanging out. And how you doing, Judith? I forget who it was that told me how to do that. Jennifer Nail Review reported. Like, what is that now? Yeah, go report somebody. For s'mores. You doing good, Judith? So this Jennifer Nail Review said report it. Bernadette Mamo, just hanging with a friend on the weekend. Well, that's good. It beats being by yourself. So we have a couple more seconds, and then we're gonna call this one done. A little weird. We had about 2-3 strange ones come in, and that's cool. Jennifer Nail Review wants to report me or report it. Ooh, go right ahead. You know, let's not talk about marshmallows and, you know, 4th of July and fireworks. Cool channel name. Thank you. Appreciate it. Oh, me? You mean me? Oh, yeah. That would be Chris. Chris came up, and I guess it wasn't really busy and work on Friday. So he surprised me, came up, took me to the community garden center down where I used to live, and was helping me weed. And it's a shame, but we spent a lot of time down there and did some videos for my lovely subscribers. And And then I guess we just came back here Friday. And then, yeah, and then yesterday he went to the store for me and cooked and had a cute little barbecue. We had the fire pit going, and then we walked down the street and just watched all the fireworks. It was just amazing. And then I gave him a novelty, which I probably got from my daughter. At least I thought it was a novelty one. I thought it was going to be, it said something balls. I thought it was going to be like a bunch of different color balls, like a smoke bomb, and it ended up being enough to blow your eardrums out. Man, is everyone in USA like Jennifer and Christy? Apparently. Nickname, does that person have a channel that you know of? I mean, everybody has to be so hateful. Like, be kind, be nice, come in, say hello. Don't just sit there and be like, report it. Oh, I don't care. Yeah, it definitely probably has to do with the title. Because it's 4th of July weekend. No, we are not. We are not nicknamed. Hot Mess Express. Well, yeah, we're not, but now you have Jennifer Nail Review. This says reported exclamation point. So if anybody can find out, she has the channel. No, I was asking, you all seem to have a lot of haters. No, we really don't. I'm telling you exactly what it's coming from. It's coming from the factor that it has 4th of July in the title. It's making the trolls come out. They don't like the USA or want to talk about s'mores or fireworks or the American flag. I mean, you know. But no, this one definitely was a weirder live. And like I said, probably had everything to do with... Oh, I got sunburn under my eyes. It's definitely just coming because of the title. And there's other people on here that can vouch. There's no haters on here, usually. How can people hate their own Independence Day? I have no idea, nickname. I guess me, Brian. The person's name is Jennifer Nail Review. Just came in and said, report it, exclamation point. So if somebody can find out if they have a channel, that'd be awesome. And report it what? I don't know. Talking about s'more sticks and fireworks in the country, maybe? Stevie Outdoor nickname, no, they are the generation that all the coaches told everybody is winners, but when they grew up and was told they lost, well, they're the product of it. Amen, Stevie Outdoorsman. Amen to that. So yeah, I mean, and then you know what? And then they're so biased, they'll end up, you know, doing something to my channel. Well, why did y'all raise them so soft? My kids are great. My sons are respectful. They can stand up on their own 2 feet. They're very mannerly. They're very thoughtful. Love the military. Love their country. So. So yeah, Brian, I don't know if you can find that person's name. You didn't find one? Okay, Hot Mess Express said I did not find a channel for Jennifer Nail Review, so just came in to report it. So that's exactly what it is. You can't even, like, talk about celebrating 4th of July or, you know, its birthday or whatever. People just need to, like, just stop already. It's enough. It's ridiculous. I don't think anything was too bad until a couple trolls got in here. But yeah, so nickname, it was nice meeting you. It was great having you in here. Brian, I really, really hope that you feel better. Hot Mess Express, I love the name. Love the name. Again, I hope you and your husband, Stevie Outdoorsman, are well. He will be in my thoughts and prayers. Lauren was our original moderator. And then I handed it over to Judith, who is phenomenal. But I completely lost track of the time. You guys know the saying, hard times create tough men create good times create soft men create hard times. That was a lot. No, but that was great. But yeah, so I hope everyone had a wonderful 4th of July. Sorry about what did we have? 2 or 3 trolls maybe that came in here tonight. What can you do? What can you do? But yeah, I think on that note, I am going to thank you all. Yeah, sure do nickname. But yeah, you too. Be safe, honestly. Everyone be safe. Thank you for 3 trolls. Thank you, Judith. That's weird. I don't usually ever get trolls, but I'm pretty sure it has a lot to do with the title. So, anyway, I didn't know making s'mores or watching fireworks was a crime with YouTube. Not violating anything, and if anybody wants to talk about what they want to talk about within my life, that's on them. But anyway, nickname, look up Dusty Rhodes, Hard Times. Why? Who is that? Why does it sound familiar? Dusty Rhodes, Hard Times. If I remember, I absolutely will look it up. Nickname, I sure will. M8. Okay. So anyway. Yeah, so Brian, if for the grandkids, maybe you might even be able to find them on Amazon, maybe. They would get a kick out of that because I know you're such a good grandpa. And he's a wrestler. And yeah, just wanted to see how everyone was doing on this live. And say happy 4th of July, see what yous were all up to. What yous cooked, did you get to see fireworks? So that was tonight's agenda, and we ended up being on, it was wrestling promo from back in the 80s. I used to watch wrestling all the time. There's still 9 people in here, so hopefully you all hit the thumbs on the way out. As somebody stated in the beginning, which I think was Brian, that of course I got a thumbs down, or probably 2 or 3 as soon as I went live, but you know, what are you gonna do? I don't know how many there are now, but I hope you have a good night. It was good to catch you live again. Hot Mess Express. Yeah, absolutely. Same here. Sundays at 8 o'clock. If anything changes, I will be sure to let you know. Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I put out a video. And yeah, I'm grateful to have every single one of you in my life. Even the haters and the trolls. Love y'all. Now 3. Well, thank you, Brian. I have now 3 thumbs down, but let's thumbs it up and get it a lot of watch hours. That would be sweet, because the positive outweighs the negative. And God bless the United States. God bless each and every one of you. I love you all. These are awesome subscribers, and have a great evening. And yeah, I will see you next Sunday at 8. Happy 4th of July. Bye, everyone. Thank you, by the way, for sticking it out for, I just looked, 3 hours and 9 minutes and 57 seconds. Holy canoodles. Jeez, we had a lot to talk about. But, Brian, I hope you feel better. Everyone, with your tests, Stevie Outdoorsman, your wife's channel name, awesome, Judith Davis. I will try. Email me, or I will email you, give you my number. Anybody wants to follow me, go over to Instagram. You can follow me there. My email address is listed on my YouTube, so if you need me for anything or have a question, you can get me that way. And yeah, God bless everyone, and I will see you next Sunday at 8 o'clock. Happy 4th of July.